check the account that you made.
Yeah, I was going to. I was going to check that. But before I checked it, I just wanted to know.
And go to live, and it's all of it's private, so no one's looking at it. So
Private for what? Chats or just.
no, it's not.
Oh, it's private while we're doing it, even though it says live? I'm confused.
Yeah. So it's live. It's like all right.
It's
It's
like both.
it's both. Yeah, but it's private in the sense of no one else sees it but you on YouTube.
Why?
Oh, maybe we should have done. I thought I thought we wanted to do editing, not do the whole
Okay.
screen.
No, no, that makes sense. You're right. Okay, I got you. All right, I got you. All right. Jordan looked like he off to see the wizard, like he out in the woods. So wait, where's Khalil? What is that noise? Sound like a fan. You got the AC on, Jordan?
It's the fan.
Um, he said you leaving in 2 weeks, Jordan.
Who? Monty?
Monty said it. You mean who? Just three people here. Let's see who.
3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
4 weeks. That's past the 29th. I mean, 'cause today's the 3rd. So
I leave whenever I can leave.
you can leave
I
today.
have the means.
Oh, you know what you should do, Jordan? I just thought of it this second. You should ask Greg to drive you out there.
How far is the drive?
I know. I was just teasing. 24
I'm
hours.
not doing that.
Look, you ride with him.
I'm not. No, we're flying out there.
Yeah, can't nobody be doing it.
People do stuff like that. I was just joking. It just occurred to me this very second. What? Yo, potty?
I'm sure it's
What do you
fun
want?
at first.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I know somebody who drove out to Texas twice. Ain't no way. Some people who drive think like it's not that big a deal, those type of people. But I'm thinking by the time you spent gas, food, cramped up, I mean, just on the. No, I haven't spent the money and fly. Sorry.
I just want the patience.
Then you gotta recoup from all that driving. Then you gotta get back. What? You gotta go potty? Like this guy, he must know what laptop means. Or he must hear y'all and say, "Oh, it's time. You have to go potty." See, now I'm not moving. What do you want? Let me see. What do you want? I'm not going in the kitchen. No. Man, this guy forever trying to get snacks out of me. You crack me up when you cry. His crying make it like a sense of urgency, and it ain't. It's just him crying. So, okay. So what's going on, people? What's the word? What we talk? What we got today? What's going on? What's on the agenda? What's happening?
There's no word.
Where's Khalil? Wait, where's Khalil?
I don't know.
Lonnie, did you get Corinne a birthday present?
I forgot. I forgot to give her a birthday present. I said happy birthday. I just totally forgot.
Okay, yeah, without a gift. Oh wow.
I give her.
My kids have gotten crappy already. Oh, I forgot it's your birthday. Oh, how old are you? Oh, who's your mother? Oh, where are you from? I mean, already you guys started.
It was only a matter of time.
Is that what it was? It was only a matter of time. No, it wasn't. I know my siblings' birthdays and how old they are, and I've been at this longer, and I got more of them.
old's Uncle Tony?
Are you kidding me?
Say again. What you said?
He said, "How old's Uncle Tony?" He's 60. His birthday is July 10th. Tanisa, she's 66. Her birthday is July 6th. I think
66.
It's not July 6th. It's
I mean
May.
61. What'd I say?
Her
60.
birthday is in May. Aunt
May
Tanisa.
6th. What'd I say? Oh, I'm just yelling July's. May 6th.
You see?
I know it. I just said it wrong.
People better than
No.
you know your people.
I know it. I just said it wrong. Got one
so
in
you
May.
Can say that afterwards.
One in May, 2 in June, 2 in July, and 2 in August.
Duh, y'all all in the hot months.
Yeah, we all crammed in.
Y'all didn't get no cold month.
No. Mm-mm.
That's weird.
It is a bit much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. What?
Hey, look, I mean, Monty and Corinne are in the hot months too.
Yeah, but is Corinne a hot month? Corinne, it could be
Yes.
anything. It's pretty warm, but it's not usually hot. It's just warm. Monty is like, it's hot.
It's 90 degrees today, and her birthday was
Monty's
yesterday.
is, damn, it's hot. Yours is either snow on the ground or, wow, it's a nice day for February. It could be anything.
Yeah, February's kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah.
February is cold. That's it. Okay.
It's never been cold on Jordan's birthday. Never.
I don't keep track of that, but all right.
I do. I'm his mother. I know these things.
Okay.
He said, I don't keep track, as if his mother doesn't keep track. And she's making statements.
I remember one time it was snowing
one
like
time.
crazy. It was snowing like crazy, and we were supposed to like go and get like presents or something, but we couldn't do it because it was snowing like crazy.
It probably snowed the day before, but not that day.
Well, even if it did,
I'm just
it was
telling
still
you, I
pretty
know.
cold.
Because I always found it remarkable that it was like, it could be snowing a week before and really, really cold, but for some reason, you're like, wow, it's 40 degrees today. Because a lot of times it's been 60 something. But I think the day you were born, it was 66. It was a weirdly warm day.
Ma, you hear about BRICS? It's an acronym. It's BRICS.
No.
It's an organization. It's an organization that they're of 5 countries trying to take down the U.S. dollar.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's Brazil, Russia,
Yeah.
India.
Yeah, I just didn't know they had a name.
Yeah, South.
Yeah, with the oil.
Yeah, I mean, it's more countries involved though, but those are
Right.
the founders, I guess.
Right. If they take down the U.S. dollar, everybody hurts.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, no, I heard it.
Yeah.
Politics sucks.
And you got 2 of them over here in South America. Or 3 in South. Yeah.
Yeah, one is Brazil. How much the other?
Brazil, I think it's Brazil and Argentina, right?
Argentina is one of them. I'm not sure the other one. If there's a third one.
And who?
I'm not sure there's a third one, but I know Argentina is one of them.
Right, definitely two in South America. Yeah.
I think most countries don't know that we're the best tyrants.
Yeah, they don't know.
We're the best tyrants you could ask for.
It's like when you got a teacher and she's kind of like hard, and then you realize that's the reason why you can write, or that's the reason why you got through calculus, because that teacher was hard, but it was a good hard. You didn't know it was a good hard.
I think
you just know that the other teachers didn't give homework. And why we gotta have homework on a Friday, and she giving out homework, and here you are acing the SATs now.
But you know, it's funny. Even the U.S. dollar is almighty, though, but it's not as value as the European dollar currency.
I
The
should
euro
say it's
currency is
not a
higher.
dollar; it's a pound.
Yeah,
You mean European or
the
the
euro
EU?
the EU currency is higher than the U.S. dollar.
Well, that it fluctuates,
Well,
but
that's
it's
not
not.
checked well.
Yeah, but it's not what it's valued today. That's not how it works. It's
Uh,
based off how the value of the U.S. dollar because we have such a strong economy.
Look, I mean, I see what they're doing, trying to break the U.S. dollar. I mean, it's gonna be pretty tough because that means you need to get the European nations on board. Um, I mean, Canada sticking with us. I know Australia sticking with us, and as long as the U.S. has influence
Well,
over
all
like
those other places are trying to take down Westerners, and for some reason they don't get that. Um, a lot of economies and societies have catapulted because of Westerners. They all they want to talk about is how bad Westerners are, but all of them literally have a cell phone because of the Westerners.
I hear other stories. Obviously, as you know, I'm for America because I live here. Okay, but I just hear other stories how like some countries in like Africa they get a little tired of like certain European countries taking their resources somewhat for free.
But you know what? They're not just taking them money. That's their own government selling them out.
I know.
Because when they do it, they pocket from it, but they don't pocket their country for it. They pocket themselves individually because they could make themselves a superpower, but they're too busy having governments that are corrupt and that pocket themselves instead of pocketing their
Yeah,
government. If you if you if they're selling resources that they think their people are too ignorant to know that what you're doing, and at the time they may be, and by the time the other people figure it out, it's almost too late because there's no reason why at this late in the game that there aren't stronger countries in Africa. There's too many civil wars there. They should be much stronger than they are.
This is the way I look at it, and that is a good point. Um, but I always look at like there. I think in some sense there is a ratio between like the rich and the poor. So what that means is that if you have X amount rich people in a certain country, not always, but it could be, depends on your politics. That means that you may have, okay, what I'm trying to say. The amount of rich people you have and how rich they are, it could be a ratio of how many middle class and poor people you actually have and how rich they are. So what I mean by that is that if Africa have these rich, if you have African countries like Ethiopia and they only have like 50 million people, 50 millionaires, but United States have like over 200 millionaires. My, I guess, and my think is that since since the U.S. has more millionaires and their millionaires is more richer than the European Ethiopian millionaires. I know I'm sorry I'm slow. I'm slow. Hold on. All right, let me slower. Let's start. All right, let's start. All right, this is bad. This is bad. This is a better idea. This is better. Let's say Jordan made $1 million, right? I made $10 million. Okay, so but he wanted to share his money to his people, but he only got $1 million, but he only give out maybe 10%. I make $10 million. I get my 10% is more bigger than his, so my people flourish higher than his.
Okay, yes and no, Monty, but literally it's your country. So if you don't, meaning this is your sovereignty, this is you. You don't have to have a lot. It's like this is my house. That's their country. So you have a few, those few, like you said, who get richer. They don't give back. When I say get back to the poor, I don't mean they take their money and give back. I mean they make deals that help the country, not help their pockets.
Do you think that
If you make deals that help your country, almost like Trump, deals that help your country, everyone prospers. But if you do deals that help your pocket and your friends, they prosper, and then they take their money and leave. And they got a house in another country, probably. Or they're up, like, I'm going to tell you, when I was in Zanzibar, right, there were people really poor. You could see them. But then you had people who own property there, and on those properties, it's fenced in. Now, this island is beautiful, but the people with the money aren't the people who from there. It's the people who buy property there. Now, why does the government allow those people to block out the other people? Meaning there aren't even good roads. The amount of money that tourism brings in there, it's not funneled properly to keep it up the roads. Like, you could charge people more who don't live there if they want to buy property. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put the money to the people. When you have people who literally lived in huts, people in America don't live in huts. Even the poorest people who live on the street, people who are poor who live in the streets, because America's really big geographically, like landscape, they live a lot of times, some homeless, because that's where the job is. But why are there more homeless now than there ever were? It's because of the real estate. It's always the people on the top will push down the others and then pretend they're helping. But when I was just making a point, instead of fattening their pockets, they needed to fatten the country. Because if you fatten the country, everyone prospers.
I'm not sure what that means, though, Mom. I mean, you mean
you think about? I think of what's his name, Beyonce and her husband. He became a billionaire.
Jay-Z.
How many billionaires are there? Black billionaires?
Not many.
So right. So when you said people give, I don't care what they give. It don't compare to what I give. When I give, it's a bigger percentage of my income. But it's the same mentality to that country. I'm so rich, I give, but what you give is such a small percentage. Give, like, it's like a saying in the Bible, teach them to fish. Don't just give. I'm just saying some countries could be better off if the people in power help the people and don't just say they're helping. You got the people here in America who run for office, Senate, who's in the Senate for like 100 years. There's no reason you're in the Senate for 100 years because you're fattening your pockets. They're all millionaires. You should not be a millionaire being run in the Senate.
I think I get what you're saying. I think that in general, people are all the same here in America and Africa, and just yes, okay. We all want more.
We
want more. I just think so. They're not much different from us. All that kind of stuff. I just think that their philosophy of how the country works is just different.
Right, but you just said, you started out by saying how, because the continent has so much resources that they given it away almost. They've given it away almost.
I know, but
and what cost? At what cost?
I know, but it could be in the sense of giving away because they're in like so much debt, like the only thing I have is give out bananas, but you're giving me such a good deal to, like, you said, if you buy my bananas and you give me such a great deal, buy my bananas, sorry, I'm not really saying much.
You know what I think?
Go ahead.
I think America is special because it's set up. It takes the objective of the American economy is for the entire economy to flourish from selfishness. So everybody can follow their own self-interest and the economy flourishes.
Right.
So if you want to, like, every country needs to set their economy / government up so that that can happen. Don't set it up so that everybody's good and everybody has to give money to
Yes.
each other. Stuff like that, because that's not how people are. You got to set it up so that so that the entire country can benefit from other people's self-interest.
That's why they started making sure that kids went to school. Because you educate the kids, you can't just have people making money. Meaning there will always only be a small amount, but if you got to educate the kids too, and then they want more.
Yeah, you just create a lot of productive people, and then people, in order to be like maximally productive, you need like to help other people, because like other people can help you become more successful. So it's
Right.
like this is how it kind of works.
That's right.
Of
When you
course.
open a restaurant and you employ people, now you just gave them a job so that they can do things.
And the funny thing about it is that it's like the more power you give to the government, like the worse your problems get. Like you would think, okay, like what we got to do is we got to give more to the government so that, like the government can kind of control like the selfishness of
The
people
greedy
and stuff like
people. Right.
that. But no, all you're doing is you're creating a group of greedy people.
Yeah, you're creating a group of greedy. Now you just shift some of that greedy to
Yeah,
others. Because that greedy's still gonna have. But now you created a whole now there's more greedy. Just
it's like,
they're just doing it in the name of helping.
yeah, you got to find a way to. Um, I forget what I was going to say.
But Monty, you think you might Jordan, I asked Monty if he wanted to go stay with you a couple days. You don't want him there?
I didn't say that. I don't know. What does he want to do?
I don't mind doing it.
I just thought, Monty, you could like rent a car so he can get his bearings, since you can work from home and you have vacation time. You have the best of both worlds.
And I would what's going to say? Um, I would like to see San Antonio. See what's about.
Let me tell you, I've told 3 people at work, and those 3 people said San Antonio is beautiful. They said that's a beautiful city. Each one of them was like, "Oh, that's a beautiful city." Like, man, that's a nice city. I was like, really? I mean, I was gonna go take the Amtrak from, and all, but I never even thought of it like that. But the 3 of them was like, yeah, that's a beautiful city. Oh, San Antonio? Like first it was like, oh, Houston. I was like, no, oh man, that's beautiful. Like I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Texas got a lot of big cities. You know,
Well,
it's a
Texas
big
is
country.
big. It's pretty goddamn big.
It's just that
Um,
most states don't have like that. I mean, you got some states that don't have any big cities.
and you
Like,
know what? I'm glad he got another Republican going over there.
yeah. Well, I mean, what's the point in bringing another? Like, they're gonna
It's
win
all
that
right
election.
because so many of those Californians went there, started diluting it.
Yeah,
So yeah, you can't have them all be Democrats going there.
freaking clowns.
Jordan, the airfare is going up since we first looked.
Yeah,
You saw that?
I gotta know what day I want to like go.
All
Probably
you
just the
got,
latest.
all you gotta do is pick a day and then go. That's all you gotta do is pick a day, Monday or Tuesday.
Pick a day.
Either
Monday or
Monday,
Tuesday.
yeah.
The
What
week
other day?
before.
No, Monday or Tuesday after.
I
No,
can't
of
get there
that.
on Friday.
No, you have to report on Friday.
Right.
Hey, look. If getting there, let me see.
Not only
What's
that, not only that, Jordan, just in my opinion, because everything can't come with you. If you send anything, you want to get there before it gets there.
Right.
So you get there on Monday or Tuesday, your package should be there Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday.
okay?
So And yeah. And if I were you, I'd fly Delta.
Delta's my favorite airline.
Yeah, it's one of the yeah, it's pretty big. I would fly Delta. And the reason I would fly Delta is because it's not the cheapest because it's not one of the cheap airlines, but you have your carry on and you could check 2 bags. Now you got to pay to check those bags, but that's more shit you can carry.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
like
don't really have
$30, like $30 or $40 to check 2 big suitcases. You can check those.
The
You
thing is,
see what I mean?
I don't have any suitcases, so it
No,
doesn't
but you
really
can.
matter.
It could be a box. You just got to have the right dimensions. But I'm just saying, you can buy a cheap suitcase. You can buy a really cheap suitcase, but you can have them checked and bam. And I'm pretty much, Jordan. You don't even have a lot of shit. All your stuff will probably fit into suitcases, plus your carry on.
Yeah, my book bag. I
I'm
mean, not
just
to. I
saying.
mean, yeah.
No, you could do the book bag and a carry on, plus two checked.
Yeah.
Because that's yeah, and because it's a better because it's like Delta and American United. You go with those, you really get more of your money's worth. But the only thing is when you get there and you get an Uber, I would advise you to get Uber XL, the upgraded one, because you have 4 pieces of luggage.
I guess I'll have to judge it when I.
Anyway, luggage. You can get real. You can tell me, and I can pick up some cheap luggage. I can get something that's on clearance because you don't need it to survive a lot. You just need it to make one trip.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't do a lot of traveling. I think the only thing you need to be worried about is your tower, right?
The computer.
Yeah.
So I need to worry about the desk and the monitors.
You can't get that desk there. It's too heavy.
I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to get a desk. It's too heavy. By the time you send that desk, you could have bought it again.
Yeah,
It's too between the dimensions and the weight. It's too heavy.
It's $200.
It's cheaper to buy it. Buy it for $200. It's too Jordan. Is the dimensions and the weight you're taking is too much.
Let me see. Where did I buy it from? I don't even remember. This was so long ago.
I'm just saying it's not a standard size because if you can send something through shipping centers like I know a shipping place you can send something through and you can go on their website and tell them the dimensions and the weight of it and they'll tell you what it'll cost. And trust me, I'm telling you for a fact that that's going to cost at least $100 to ship.
I mean, that's still cheaper than buying a desk.
No, that at least I don't know what it's going to cost. It's going to be at least $100. It's probably more than that, but it's a minimum of $100. Plus, you got to package it up.
All right. Well, I got to bring the desk frame at least.
I don't know.
No,
What, it breaks apart?
Yeah, I would have to unscrew it or something. The desk frame, like underneath.
Remember, you got to think of dimensions, especially if you take.
I'm just saying, because to replace this desk, it'd be like $400.
All right, what about the monitor?
What do you mean? What about the monitor?
How you gonna get your monitor there?
I gotta ship the monitors.
You gotta what?
I have to ship the monitors.
I know. I'm just saying. The only thing I'm saying is you have to look at what you have and what it costs to ship. You can't wait till like the day before. You have to figure that shit out because
it's good. Like there's some stuff that have to get shipped.
Oh, right. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't ship it. All I'm saying is you weigh it out to see, mate, this might have been cheaper if I had just bought it again.
Dre, you know what's funny? Dre, if I come with you, I could bring some I bring my suitcase and put your
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true. He can check that too. That's another. But see, Jordan doesn't have a lot, right,
I
Jordan?
mean, he just want to bring his computer, right? His desktop.
He just
Yeah.
want to somehow, right?
I could just, I mean, I can pretty, I don't think it would be that difficult. I can fit my desktop in whatever suitcase. I just have to take the whole computer apart.
Yeah, and take out the not the flash drive. What do you call it? The
I would take the motherboard, or what are you talking
not the
about?
motherboard. What's the not the memory card? What do you call it? The
RAM, maybe?
no, the
CPU.
Storage?
CPU.
no,
The fan. I don't know.
the
The monitor.
Solid state drive?
the,
Hard drive?
Solid drive. Yeah. Hard drive.
um,
Mom, we name like the top 10.
I
Power
know.
supply,
the
Power
video card,
graphics card.
like the video graphic card.
What? What about it?
That's what I was just saying. Take that out of the PC,
Yeah.
so it does.
I have to take the entire thing apart.
I just think it's better if you take it apart and you know it's good than if you actually try to. Because if you, the reason I say this because even though you get carry on and check, you want to make sure that if some reason they take your bag, because sometimes you go and they say we're overweight, we got to take the bag. That thing gets separated from you. You got the most important pieces.
The graphics card. Yeah. That's
Right. That's all I'm
part.
saying. You want the stuff that you can 100% not do without on you.
Well, yeah, I just need to bring my laptop, I guess.
Right. But I'm just saying the parts from the other stuff is that. So
It's gonna be annoying to put the computer back together.
right, but I can get you cheap suitcases or whatever so that like the cheapest one so that you can literally start packing now just to see if you can make it. If you can't make it with what you got, then Monty can check a bag. Only thing is with Monty is I thought it was best if he flew from where he is.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and meet you there. Yeah.
That way he can go back home. Or Monty, you can.
Just to drive up and then fly from here.
Well, the thing is, Jordan's not even a direct flight. He's leaving out of Atlanta.
If I'm a direct flight,
Because I just know Delta goes out of Atlanta.
am I a direct flight, Mom?
I don't know. I just know Delta goes out of Atlanta.
You know, I could be seriously a direct flight. I'm in DC.
That's not a big airport. Delta is. It has nothing to do with whether it's big. Delta's home is Atlanta.
I know, but
That's why I said that Delta. A lot of times they go into Atlanta first, and Atlanta's the number one airport in the world. It's the best airport in the world. It has the most on-time flights. It's the best run airport.
I got 3 airports around me, so I know one.
I know.
One of them had to go to San Antonio. It's a direct flight.
You don't need a direct. Anyway, whatever. But Jordan, if you want me to, I get you 2 cheap suitcases, or I can find you boxes that has the right dimensions. Because at work we have boxes every day.
Yeah.
Every day. But what I can also do, if you want, just tell me now. When I'm at work, I can bring things to help you pack it. The stuffing.
Yeah.
Like if we're ready to throw stuff out, you can tell me, and I can, before we throw it out, I can just bring it. Like, foam and stuff like that.
I need to make a list of all the stuff that I gotta send.
What, Monty?
There's a direct flight from DC.
Oh, really? To San Antonio?
Yeah.
What airline? Yeah, what airline?
Right.
Yeah.
So United, American, Delta, and Southwest.
Oh, okay. There you go.
A lot of United though.
Oh, so United. Okay. Then I would
Yeah.
do United. You could do United then. And I think it's best, Monty, if you came either later in the day or the next day that Jordan gets there. You don't want to get there before him.
Yeah, I'm not getting before. Yeah, what? I'm just saying,
Right.
yo.
So
Yeah.
if he has a morning flight, you can have an afternoon flight. Or if he has a morning flight, you can get the next day flight.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I read. Yeah, that because when I get there, as soon as I get there, as soon as I land at the airport, I probably rent a car, and then from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
This way, anything Jordan needs, you can help him get just to get set up before you leave.
right. So yeah. So I'm just thinking like, so the objective here is just to make things convenient while I'm here with Jordan. So wherever he needs, I just go get it.
Yeah. I mean, he go with you. You don't have to go get it.
Well, right. I know that. Yeah. So my thing is that I'm pretty sure there's something he needs. Okay, and just like I don't know initially.
Because once he gets there, he may forget he doesn't have
Right.
this, but he needed that, and just little things like that. And he has my credit card, so I'm not worried about him not paying me back.
You sure?
Nah, I like to do a running tab.
What? What are you talking about?
I said you have my credit card
For what?
in case you need to buy stuff to get settled. Starting with the damn airfare.
Yeah, I just need to. Well, I can get that reimbursed though. That's cool.
Right. I think Jordan, you should be able to get all these
Yeah,
luggage
said-
fees. You should be able to get the luggage fees back.
Yeah, she said something about like some of the fees for the lease or something. Maybe I could do or something. I don't know. Maybe part of the lease or I don't know.
Just have receipt of everything and then submit everything and they'll kick back what they don't.
Jordan, I started watching. I don't want to change the topic.
But Jordan, your monitors, how big is your monitor? That may actually have to get shipped, but it may actually.
The one in the middle definitely does, but
yeah,
these two,
Now I have a shipping site where you can ship from them, and they'll send it UPS and all. It'll take a long time. It'll take 4 days to get there because you want to go ground, which is the cheapest. But they'll bring it to you. You just have to drop it off at their thing, and they will get delivered to you.
Yeah.
But this way, if you ship it out on Monday, you're already settled by Thursday. You got it. I'll send you a link for the site. Because you don't have a ton of clothes, right?
No.
Not only that, you get.
That's for sure.
Not only that, you're just looking at summer clothes.
You said summer clothes?
Well, it's San Antonio. It's pretty hot.
Yeah. Is it just never gonna be cold again?
Jordan is gonna come back here being like twice as dark.
It gets to the 60s in January.
I'm gonna look like a black person.
You hear me, Jordan? It gets to the 60s in January. 64 is average.
Hey, Jordan, that's nothing. Jordan, that's fall.
So it just never gets cold.
They got winter. They don't have winter. They got fall. They got fall and summer. I'm not even sure that. I'm not sure 60 is fall. Really, it could be spring.
Anyway. I think you should. Yeah, because the airfare when we first looked, Jordan, was 188. Now it's up to 220.
I feel like what if instead of Europe, this is a completely different subject, but what if how Europe had like the 13 colonies, right?
Europe, that's England.
Not Europe, England, yeah. You know how they had that?
right?
No, I don't. I don't know that.
What if instead of them having the colonies, what if they were just like, all right, y'all are England now?
They did
Yeah.
pretty much do that.
No, but like they had to pay like big taxes and stuff. Like they were clear, like you're not England.
But
you
you kind of wanted England because remember the French were here, the Portuguese were here, there were other countries here, and Spain was here, but you got some type of protection, so that's why you were part of England.
Well, no, well, it's kind of like us in Puerto Rico. Like they just owned us.
Right.
But what if they were just like that is just us? Like we got the same rights, we got the same king. The king comes here sometimes, if they made it so that
comes here. Oh, the king comes sometimes. Okay.
I'm just saying, like it's the reason why they had to rebel was because like we like it's just it's not a good relationship. Like if we were just y'all, we'd be fine. We wouldn't have to pay taxes and stuff like that to ourselves.
Well, no, we were taxed so heavily because we were funding their army, their wars, and our land was very rich because they've been plowing shit forever. But so they're like, well, they got that sugar cane over there and all that other stuff. But yeah.
But you have a harder time like taxing the crap out of your own people.
Think about the people. But Jordan, think about the people who didn't want to separate, who were like, "No, what are you guys doing?" Think about those people.
I mean, if you don't think that you can win.
No, but I don't even mean the people who don't think they can win. Like it just seems like, how dare this is ridiculous. This is our mother country. How dare you?
Some people were actually
right. They were called loyalists, but it's like they were patriots. They were like, you people are just ridiculous. You're going against the queen. Like, and then they were like, nah, man, they too bossy. Okay, maybe they're bossy, but this is ridiculous.
Right. I mean, maybe that's how this all.
Think about those people. But think about those people who are like, and they told secrets and they dimed out people and but to them it was loyal. It's what you do. You stand by your country.
That's how the North was with this, That's kind of how it was.
Well, no, that's different. That's a civil war because they're amongst themselves.
Yeah, but it's a new country.
Right, but I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of those people who you're part of the baddest army in the world, the navy in the world was the British. You got a queen because all you knew back there was, that kind of stuff, queens and kings. And you people want to go against this? Okay, maybe they charge us a little high in taxes, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like there had to be people who were like, no, we're staying. Like, and then when they won, and then when they won, they may not still been happy. They might have been mad. Right? Like, are you kidding me? Now we're sitting ducks.
I want to fight these Indians.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They didn't think that.
The French.
They can take down those freaking Indians.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, we had a pretty relatively safe start with the United States after the Revolutionary.
I think what made us strong, really, from that point on, was the revolution. But when you had them explore, go west, that is where the bad, because others could have just came in and took the other side.
Yep.
But they said, you just keep going till you can't go no more. We're gonna take it all. We taking all this. Go young.
Well, yeah, it's like a lot of the food that we have comes from that part that we took over. You know, like if we just didn't do that, we would have to be reliant on some other country we would have to trade crap. You know, like our materials from the east. I don't know, fracking and oils or something, and then we would trade that for some sort
Can
of
you
food.
imagine if someone came from the other side and took that side?
Japan. What if that was
Yeah,
just
we on this side. Yeah, they would have had the best part of it.
Russia?
They would have had California.
It's funny because I feel like at any point we could have just taken, well, maybe not at any point, but we could have just taken Canada. If
Yeah,
we
but
just
Canada was
if
so
we
rocky.
really wanted to.
Yeah, but it was rocky and cold. It was like,
Yeah,
whatever.
we didn't even really want it. That's the
Yeah.
idea. Y'all can have that. And like
Okay.
everybody in Canada lives like on the border between
Yeah,
Canada and
yeah, 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 yeah.
so they don't even want to be in Canada.
Yeah. And they're only Google. They only got
Now
as
they
far
gotta
as
have
they are
rights
because
to
of us.
crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mexico, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just too.
No, but the thing about Mexico is Mexico was right there with us for a minute.
Well, yeah, we took over Mexico, right?
No, I don't mean that. I mean, we were there with them with the wars, the Indian War. Like it was the same. And then when it's like we took off after the Industrial Revolution.
We had like
Prior
a
to
civil
the Industrial Revolution, it was the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they got stuck in time. I mean, because there was no reason they couldn't just run parallel to us. Like, look at them. We ought to get in on it.
Yep.
But no, they just sat back and just went, whatever, people. They were just like fat people who didn't want to work. I'm not saying literally fat people, but I'm just saying. Monty, I like to leave the front door open for I'm not gonna say his name because he'll look at me, for that little guy. He
Right.
loves sitting in front of that door.
He does, yeah.
He just
really?
loves like no, because
Price?
yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
That's what I'm saying. Like Remy don't know his name, so it wouldn't
He
really
does
be-
know his name, but he got the window. The other one, all he don't see outside. How often he get to see outside? He's so little. He only see outside if somebody's leaving or he gotta go. But right now, he's just sitting in front of the window, like he probably see a squirrel going. I wonder if he feel like a prisoner.
I don't think so. I mean,
No, he too skittish.
no, it's not that. Like he doesn't like. He comes back and I don't know.
He said he ain't going out there on his own. He know the times Corinne left him twice, so he's like, it wasn't that cool out there.
That's crazy, man.
He said,
That's
thank
crazy.
God Jordan came, right? He
Right.
probably like I know he's a dog and his brain doesn't think that far, but a little bit of him had to feel abandoned
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
or confused, or
that's crazy, man.
because I wonder if dogs have a concept of time. Like, I'm out here a long time.
Maybe.
Like Jordan, you said one time it was when he was on a pile of snow, right?
Yeah. What are we
And
talking
the
about?
other, what was the other one? He
When
was just at the
sitting
door.
I
He was
don't
just
know.
at.
Yeah, I think it was like at the middle. It was the middle of the night. I think I came back home from work or something, and
Right.
then like I just see some
Shadow.
dark figure moving towards me.
Oh, he was
from
on the patio.
Yeah, from the patio.
Oh, right. He's like, oh, somebody's home. Did he act really excited, like jump up?
I
on
mean,
you?
are you sure?
Like, did he jump up? Like, thank God.
He probably thinks he's being punished for something.
Especially
He's
when
like,
he was
yeah.
on the mountain of snow. That one was something.
The way I view it, I think Price only understands what he's being punished for, let's say like 40% of the time, right? because like he just doesn't understand. Like he's not like a human being or anything.
No,
So
no.
because of that, he has to be in a lot of situations where he doesn't know what he's being punished for.
No, I think he knows why he's being punished, but it only lasts a small window in his brain.
Nah.
He's like a toddler. A toddler knows when you told him immediately, but it can't go on a long time because he just lost all sense of why am I, like, he just accepts that he's there, not why am I here.
I
And I
believe.
say that because he'll put his head down and go into the cage.
Yeah, he gets he's being punished, but he doesn't get why.
No, he know why.
He's like, I
Because
don't really
I'll
get it.
say that because let's say he
He
doesn't go
knows
he doesn't go
40%
on
of the time.
he doesn't go on the floor. But the times that he went on the floor, I would come in from work, okay, and he's not at the door. And I would call him and he still wouldn't come. And I come in the living room, he still ain't coming. If he's in that cage, he knows. He's like, any minute she gonna see it. Any minute she gonna see it. And I have to like, why is he not out? And I would get further in. And then sometimes he'd come out. As soon as I see him come out the cage, I'm like, all right, watch my step. And then I'd see it, and then he'd go right back in. So I'm sure he was running free till I came in. Then he's like, uh-oh, she gonna see it. I mean, because he that's the only time he really gets in trouble was when he went on the floor. He never chewed up stuff and he didn't do things. There's nothing else he did. He only one thing he guilty of.
I remember, Mom, that it's not like almost like a Patrick story, but you had like this steak or something.
No, that was Corinne.
And no, it was you too. It's you too. And like you couldn't figure out that you ate the last one or he ate it, and because he kept licking his chops, but he didn't.
No, I know for a fact that happened to Corinne. He took her cheesesteak.
I know that did happen to Corinne, but I'm saying it happened to you too because you.
Oh, right. I remember kind of something like that. Like, did he eat it or I couldn't even get him because I don't know. Did I eat it or didn't I eat it or did he? Did
Right,
he
but
just
he didn't
finish
look
it?
guilty, but he did.
Right.
He was looking his lips like
Right.
he's doing something.
He said, that was good, man.
Right. But I kind of remember that, Monty, and I kind of remember thinking, did I eat it or did he eat it? But if he didn't put his head down, then
Right.
I don't know. He could
Right,
just
you
be
know
in his lip.
Yeah, that's
Right.
good.
So I mean,
Yeah, it's not enough evidence. You can't
enough evidence.
you can send him to jail for this.
He just like he probably told himself, keep it cool.
Yeah.
You can't get you. Just deny it, bro. Just deny it. She's got nothing. She's gonna act like she got something on you. She's got nothing.
As long as you don't confess, you in that interrogation room, right, Monty?
Yeah.
They got all this circumstantial evidence, but they need a confession to lock you down. Don't give it to him. He's like, whatever you do, he's telling himself, don't put my head down. Don't put my head down.
Yep.
Keep the chin high. You can lick
we proud. We the proudest dog in the world today.
He said, I'm gonna lick my lips all day. Just don't put my head down. I can't. Wait, whatever happened to Khalil? Did he say he wasn't coming?
No. I said the email.
Oh, we've been at it for an hour anyway. Jordan, do you want me to help you with the luggage? You want luggage? You want stuff? Do you want anything or no?
I think stuffing in boxes could be useful.
Okay. But remember, boxes go by dimensions. It can't be more than 62 inches. And I don't mean in length. I mean over
for shipping crap out there.
Meaning the width, length, and height cannot total more than 62 inches.
All right, I'm gonna make a list of all the crap I need to bring.
I think it's best if you get the stuff and pack it up and see if it works.
Well, I'm not gonna pack up my monitors and crap. We're gonna have to
Well,
wait to
I know, but what you need to do is at least. I'll tell you where you can go in Bala Cynwyd to do it. And Monty, you can leave from up here and divert your and go back through there.
You said here, there.
What I mean is, like, you can come up here and leave with him, but your flight, you can, like, he's going one way. You can have round trip, but you go back through DC. But whatever. I just meant if he needed an extra luggage, but I guess he can just ship it. I just wonder when he gonna let me visit him. Probably never.
visit. We don't do that out here.
Monty, there's an apartment place. They have they do month to month. They do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leases.
Where?
Well, not really month to month. It's 3 months leases, Jordan. Every 3 months, basically. Which is anybody can do 90 days. I mean, really. So, is Dude going out this week, Jordan, or he went out yesterday? I mean, Friday. What's his name? Corey? Logan?
He said he's going out this week. Let me see.
This
said-
coming?
Let me see if he said anything.
Oh, he's a classmate.
Yeah, and it's three of them that seem like they cool. So those three, it's a three. Monty, this place has this apartment complex has a 3-bedroom apartments. So if they divided that 3 ways, and it's only for 3 months, there you go, right?
Yeah.
Plus your utilities are included. That's a big ass deal. You don't want any utilities not included. You never want that, because somebody uses more than the other, and even though you split it equally, you just feel like you're being taken advantage of.
I mean, are they all the same size rooms?
No, you probably have a master bedroom
You're right. That's a
and then 2 others, and the guy with the master has to pay the most rent
Yeah,
because he's going to have his own bathroom.
100%. Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is it's a big deal if you want it, but it's also a big deal if you don't have it, but I'm paying the same as you and you got your own goddamn bathroom. So, yeah. They're just things you gotta have to figure out before you do it. You can't assume.
Yeah. Have to figure that one out as
No, because Jordan, they had floor plans. So, but a floor plan, what you could do is figure out the price per square inch. I mean, square foot. Like this one has 20% more space than the other, so you're paying 20. I mean, it's just a fair way to do it.
Yeah.
Because myself, I would want the master bedroom. I would pay for it. But I'm not going to argue. If you really want it, fine. I mean, it's a win for me too because it's cheaper for me. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel like, yeah. And it's something else, Jordan, since you've never lived with anybody, but I would.
Where you right now?
No, I would also. Shut up. I would also make ground rules on food.
What do you mean?
Because you know how particular, you know how you spend a lot of money on your stuff.
Like,
You
don't
go
touch
in
my-
there.
Oh, right.
Somebody that took something you either cooked or something you bought for yourself, like your
I
ice
don't
cream,
think that's
whatever it
gonna
is.
happen, right?
What?
I don't think that's gonna happen, right?
Yes,
Name
it
on
does
everything.
happen.
Yeah, it does
It
happen.
happens. People eat people's food at work, let alone.
Yep,
Like,
right.
why?
I'm telling you, it's a cause for an argument. They're like, well, you ate all my eggs. I just bought those. Oh, I thought it was for everybody. No, every person had their own food.
The most I've done, I took someone's butter.
Yeah, but did you
Yeah,
replace it?
butter's free reign, bro. Ketchup, butter. Man.
It's not free range.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now
I know.
It's really not, but
it seems like free range until you
I
realize you're
get
the
it.
guy always buying ketchup.
Yeah.
Joe, you're particular, Jordan. You got to
You just pick yourself like, this is my cabinet. This is my shit. This
I don't
is
even think I'm particular. It's just like I'm
no,
just
you don't know
active
that.
teenager.
You
Jordan,
don't
you
know
see
that because me and Corinne respect your space.
right.
But when you get paid and someone eats your food that you couldn't wait to get home to eat, you're like, are you?
I'll say that Corinne does it pretty. Not. I don't want to say frequently. She does not do it frequently, but I often see a freaking hamburger bun or hot dog bun missing right when I needed it, and I'm like, how does this happen every time? Like, because I know how many I should have.
Right.
I got the whole week planned out with buns.
Right.
So yeah, there's that.
That's all I'm saying. It doesn't seem like a big deal until you're doing it. So there.
Yeah, I just write my name on everything.
No, but I mean, you could, but you
I'm
still have
particular
to.
in that I would notice. We'll put
You
it that
still no. What I'm saying is, you just have to establish that rule. Because if you don't actually say it, some people think everything's carte blanche. The people will tell you going off to college, they get mad because someone took their stuff, their roommate. Monty, did you ever have that problem?
Do that crap.
Monty, you've lived with enough people.
Have what problem?
Do you have any problem with food or anything?
No, not really. The only I have a problem with that was real irritating is not the last part, is that the one before is that there was only one washer and dryer, and some people just leave their stuff in the dryer for like a day or two.
Right.
Like, oh man, like I'm trying to watch and sometimes so it depends what kind of culture you have though, but some people, it depends what, like, they will take your stuff. Like, this never happened to me, but they would take your stuff out of the dryer, even though it's your stuff, and put it on top of the
They have to.
They have to.
What does it do?
They have to, but some people get irritated. But like dude, like how long is it gonna be in there?
Yeah,
like,
it's 2 days. At some point, you get your shit out.
You're right. So
yeah.
So at the low, like those sort of stuff, people get offended though. But bro, like I shouldn't have to tell you, or ask you, like, come on.
Or here's another thing. I don't know how dishes work. I know that last place Monty worked at, the dishes piled up. But at least it was the owner. He could pile up all day long. It's his place. Now, what was it like in North Jersey, Monty? Because you lived with people 3 times.
Yeah,
how did dishes work?
So I was in a very fortunate situation. Well, first, when I got there, Mom, you gave me all like canned food, right? You remember that? All that.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. 2, the owner really liked me a lot. Like, he was like looking at me like I was like his nephew at the time. So, so he would end up like buying food for everyone, including me. Right. But most of the food were not even dishes. Like, they were all like, we used paper plates. And
okay. Well, what about the other place you were with the other guy?
Yeah. So then after it was David.
Yeah, David.
A lot of my food was also just like.
Oh, you still weren't cooking yet.
And then with the Ajax, that's when I'll start cooking.
Okay.
So the dishes, I was very minimal with the dishes, and I would like, I kept reusing the same stuff. I had the same bowl, the same frying pan, and
well, see, you know how Jordan is. He cooks.
Right.
But can you imagine every time you went in there, Jordan, and there's never a clean dish? Who's supposed to do them?
Well, honestly, I have my own bowls, and then I'll use the same. I'll use the same bowl, the same bowl that I already used. So after I was done, like if I was time to eat, I had to clean my own bowl and then cook it with it. Like, I kept reusing my own stuff. So no one used my bowl because I only had like 1 or 2 bowls. It was always dirty. and
I took my laptop outside. It won't let me go past the step. The internet,
oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
which I'm about to upgrade, right, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start paying for the internet, and I'm about to upgrade. So yeah, Jordan, because like you could go and you got your headphones, and then one of them guys using your headphones. You'd be like, "What, man? I use your head." You'd be like, "What you doing with my stuff?"
No, that's not gonna happen.
I didn't say it is.
They
I'm
gonna come
just
in my
saying,
room, play
people
on
use
my
people.
computer. Check my email now.
I'm not
How
saying
much
that.
are they gonna invade?
I'm not saying that. I'm just
Some people
saying
just oblivious to that.
you've only had me and Corinne and Monty who don't touch your stuff. Wait till
I've
you
had
get
money.
someone.
I've had money. I get it. I know how to deal with it.
No, that's different. That's different. Come on, Price.
This is what I'll say. Everything that I have is free reign, but if I notice that you take it from me, you have
That's
to pay
different.
twice of what it costs.
Okay.
Play that game if you want to play it,
All right. Well, then I'll bring some stuffing for you, Jordan. But that's all you want me to get, right? Packing.
Stuffing in boxes, we'll say.
All right. What's okay? I'll try for some stuffing and some boxes. You don't want suitcases.
Yeah, suitcases too, if you want to do that. But I don't know about that.
And when you get a second, Jordan, come down and look at this box that I have right here on the pantry and tell me if your monitor fit in there, because I can get you a couple of these. I think it's perfect for a monitor. Oh, no, because you got to have you need it bigger than that.
Like protection you're talking about.
No, because I think you need, when you pack something that delicate, once you stuff it and pack it, you want to put the box in a box. Like you package it good, and then you put something, the box itself gets packaged to prevent any movement or weights, things sitting on it, other boxes sitting on it. Because no matter how much you say fragile, it might be cheaper to buy a new monitor, but I guess not, huh?
It's definitely not.
What, really? How much was it?
We'll just say expensive.
Like, I don't know. What, 300? I don't know. What's the monitor cost?
More than 300.
More than 300?
More than 300.
Wow, for a monitor.
Monitors, man, they be going for crazy prices these days.
So your monitor was like $1,000? Wait, you still have the box it came in, don't you?
I have all the boxes, all three of them.
Oh, okay. Well, then there, you can just use the box because you should still have the phone.
Yeah, it's got all the stuff. I actually have my old monitor in one of those boxes.
Okay, well then there you go. You should just and then you put insurance on it. So if it gets lost or something, you're covered.
I just need two of the monitors to make it. If one of them gets lost, that's too bad.
You just get you gambling, huh?
Really, I just need one monitor, right? Like, all right, fine, we're down 2 monitors. I can still see. I have eyes.
I think when if you don't check stuff and you try to just ship everything, you're probably looking at $500-$600 to ship stuff.
I don't think so.
I do. Shipping is expensive. This
It's
is why you need to get stuff on the plane. You get as much possible on the plane and just ship the monitors.
Yeah. Ship monitors, ship the PC.
Well, it's going to be a lot to send all that, but
I can't use the PC without monitors. So
well, then the PC you should be able to use as a checked luggage.
what's the point? I could just use that. I could use that for like clothes and crap.
Right, but clothes is stuffing. It protects the stuff.
Yeah, maybe. You might be right.
And you ain't got that many clothes.
I'm gonna need some clothes.
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't have, like, you need all your clothes. You need all your clothes. But I'm just, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of clothes.
Right. That's why if Monty left from here and you could check 2 more. But I just think it's a good idea if anyway, you go on the website and you see what it costs to ship. And then you know which stuff, then you just weigh stuff, see about what it costs.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can retire now
Sorry, what?
for the day. Check out. We've been at it like almost an hour and a half.
All right. Yeah, I'm actually working right now.
Quinny has a barbecue today.
Yeah, no.
Huh. Oh, she invited you?
No, it's in this text.
Oh, okay.
The whole cousin text.
Oh, the cousin tax. I guess Jordan's not a cousin, huh?
Jordan's in it.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about this? Well, for most part, me, Khalil, and Jordan, we don't respond at all. Like all the girls just like we're just watching. I would pay attention to it.
It's a girl text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Does Asher respond?
Asher responds, yeah, but we don't. Kevin doesn't
That's what That's what group chats descend into. It's the natural conclusion of all group chats.
Yeah, I'm barely paying attention. Like, I
didn't because the dad asked me how to spell Corinne's name.
And I keep
it. Block the location on it, not locate notifications on it, because like if I don't, my phone will just never.
Yeah, I know, right? I silence the notifications. Like, don't.
Yeah, you could mute it.
Yeah, mute it. Yeah, mute it. That's what I do. I mute it because I'm not trying zing, zing, zing. Like
every time I'm in a group chat with a family thing, I instantly mute it.
Yeah, it's just too much.
I just instantly mute it. I don't want to be a part of it, but I don't want to be rude and say, "Get me out of this."
Yeah, get me out of this. That's what I needs to do because she
does that. She doesn't understand. She can just mute it and ignore it.
Yeah, she don't understand. She mute it.
I mean, it's just as simple as just muting it and it's over. Bam. That's why sometimes there was one in there I saw and I hadn't respond to. And I didn't see it till like 2-3 months later because I was totally muted in that whole conversation. I was like, I don't read those.
Corey said he'll be in Texas on Tuesday. Not Texas,
wow.
San Antonio.
Wait, is he going to go to that? Where's he staying? He's getting an Airbnb?
What?
He's getting an Airbnb?
He's gonna be at a hotel. He should probably get an Airbnb.
What, he rich? Just stay in a hotel? It is a 4-hour drive. He could always just go back home.
That's what I said. I said, you out to San Antonio yet, Corey? And he said, no, probably not till Monday evening, trying to save hotel money. LOL.
Okay. So is he going to go to this place that the Fair Grounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Echelon.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I hope you guys get that. I think that's good. Yeah. Everybody got their money. So, yeah. Oh, I guess it'll work out. Jordan, the bathroom should be ready I set a timer on my phone. Because it had to sit. We have this. Can you see? Wait a minute. Oh, you can't see it. Oh. So it's been almost 10 hours. Because it feels a little dry, but it's got a cure, so. will say. Our shower's been leaking, Monty, so I had to go to YouTube University, um, take the course. Now I'm a second. I got my final. I had my final yesterday. I'm gonna see if I get a passing grade. It started leaking again. I guess then I failed. Corinne, I mean, Monty, Jordan, I asked Gil, I said, Gil, I haven't seen you all week. Have you been here?
Yeah.
He said, no, I've been here every day. I said, but I leave at 11 o'clock at night. I don't see you guys or anything. He's like, no, I've been here.
I'm always here.
Do you see him, Jordan?
Right here. It's like,
Do you see
oh, sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
when you cooking?
I usually don't. Like,
Even when you're cooking?
yeah. I mean, if he's like sleeping, then it's like I think he sleeps harder though than like definitely like me or Monty maybe.
Oh, yeah, he does. He definitely does. Because I'll hear him snoring sometimes, but I can
That's
make
the best
noise.
thing about snoring people. People who snore, you know when they're sleeping or not. So it's like
Right. Well, the best thing is you know that when someone's in a deep sleep, you can do things. You gotta wait till they're
Yeah.
deep. If they're, but you can't do it if they're about to if they get up at 7, you can't do it at 6, because their brain is already starting to wake up. You got to get there like 3, 4 in the morning
which
and
is
make that kind of noise. So they
what I
may
find.
turn initially, but they're out. You're good. You could do anything but vacuum. So you
Yeah.
can watch TV and make any kind of noise you want. It's ambiance to them. That's why I was telling Corinne, I said, I'm not staying in my room. So I'm going to wait till I think he's asleep, and then I'm going downstairs. And then,
Oh, he sleeps with a cot?
yeah, he sleep on your cot.
My cot, yeah.
That cot get a lot of use.
I've been Monty, I've been working on this program where I'm using like a bunch of like I'm
You know what?
storing
Go ahead and talk to him. I'm going to leave. Bye, Monty.
Bye.
I'm storing Python scripts. Bye, Mom. No, I'm just storing some Python scripts in a database and kind of accessing them and running them like dynamically. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also built like a little bit of a tiny bit of a web scraper, not like a full web scraper, but it can go into like, let's say, one of these manga pages, like manga websites, and then it can go. I can just input a link, and it'll go ahead and download the entire manga.
That's good, Drew. Oh, that's good, Drew.
I've just done it. I haven't done it to like get more experience with it. I did it because I literally wanted to do it. Like I was like, how do I download this? And I was like, oh, I could just build something to do it. And I did it. Took me a second. But yeah, I mean, because I was trying it with JavaScript it's so much more annoying to do like file stuff with JavaScript. Python is just way easier.
I know it's the best language.
I mean, it's like I like JavaScript because I like arrow functions and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I do like the arrow function syntax.
I like all the JavaScript quick stuff like destructuring and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer JavaScript Python. I mean, a lot of people like Java though, but the problem with Java to me,
no, don't nobody like Java.
Like Java,
words.
It's just Java is just like JavaScript is so universal. Like you use it for the front end and the back end. Like it covers both areas. Like how you complain about JavaScript,
Yeah, but
and
I get it.
And I like Python. It pretty much carries the back end, but it's just easier to code.
Yeah, it's just the easiest thing in the world.
Easier to code. It's just like Java is like, I don't know. It's just like I feel like Java they say is more secure, whatever, but I just like Python is just easier, get it done. It's very
Yeah.
simple and it's more efficient. JavaScript is more like it covers all the ends, all the your cases.
It's just that JavaScript, it's like, I don't know. I would, if I'm in a backend, I would use Python every single day of the week.
Yeah, me too. I'll use Python or JavaScript. Honestly, I mean, I'm really geared to use Python because it's just easier. I just like but
Yeah.
I can eventually use JavaScript. Okay, whatever. I can be convinced.
Yeah, it's easier to open. Like, it's just like better, like every way.
The only go ahead.
I just know that Python is like one of the slowest languages, though.
Oh yes, yeah, it is.
It's kind of why I want to learn like C++. I just want to learn it just because like I know a lot of the stuff that I do with Python. Not a lot. Like if I'm building a large application, then okay, Python. But like if it's like specifically like a web scraper or something like that, where a lot of what I'm doing is parsing through data, just going through strings, manipulating strings, stuff like that. It's like, you'd be able to do that pretty easily with C++. Like I could imagine it. Like I could, and I know it would just work faster. It would just be
right.
Be pretty similar code, but faster.
Right.
Like if you,
Yep.
So you could probably even use like all three languages together. Like you could use your JavaScript for front end. Python is your main back end, but you use C or C++ for individual programs, sort of.
It's used like that too. I looked online. People combine with, people use like Peppy or Popeye too. What's Peppy or Popeye? Popeye? Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, yeah. But people do combine C with Python.
Yeah, it's like because I think like Python is like written with C or something like that,
Right.
I don't know. Like I know all of the like methods and functions and stuff in Python use C.
Right.
Yeah, like that's the reason why you're always supposed to try to use one of the things that Python has, like dot starts with or something, right? Like with your strings or something, because it automatically goes to C and it's going to work way quicker. Whereas if you just went through like a loop and use if and else, then it's going to take way longer because Python's slow. So yeah, the more if and else's and loops and crap that you got to use with Python, the worse the language gets.
Right.
Yeah. And efficiency though. But it's like it's still fast, it's still like these computers are still moving like super quick.
Yeah, man. I mean, and sometimes when I look at certain like JavaScript, like Java, like some whole Java code, I'm like, we just do this in Python, man. Like this all too much. Like,
Too many words. Like, why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this, man? That's why it's like, why are we doing this? I mean, I can people make. I mean, at least for like management's sake,
it's because it's already built in it. That's the answer.
Yeah, it's already built.
Like how hard it is to like rebuild an entire company's like infrastructure. If it was already built in Java like 2005 and they've just been doing that,
right?
Like you'd have to like get a huge team to do that whole thing.
Yeah. But part of it because
whoa, Khalil's here.
They're probably more. They're probably more. They're probably more.
What it is?
They're probably more Java developers, right?
Hi, people.
Hey, what's up, man?
I completely forgot.
You're fired.
Complete. Like I treated today like it was like Saturday.
You got a no show, bro.
Yeah, I just forgot. All I can tell you, man. It's just the Sunday did not pop in my mind at all. So.
What do you have to say for yourself?
It'll probably happen again. Can't make no promises, man.
Who hired this guy?
Hey man, at least I'm honest. I keep getting this thing. What the heck is
It's
happening?
the easiest thing in the world. What do you know about Python?
Yeah.
What do you know about Python?
Nah, I'm not talking about Python.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about whatever you guys were talking
We're
about.
talking about
Something about.
Python.
You're talking
Oh,
about-
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Python. I have no idea.
I remember I took one engineering class, and I don't know, we were working with like circuits and crap or whatever, and we were using C. So, do you guys use C, or what do y'all do?
Not in my. I haven't seen C since I graduated college. I haven't seen C. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Is that true? Is that
Well, yeah,
true?
nobody uses C really. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Not really. It's like a basis of is C is like applied discrete mathematics. It's like this is what coding can look like. You know what I mean? Now you're probably not going to use it at all or use that coding method, but that is kind of how it looks. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No,
Like,
I don't
like,
know what
like,
you mean.
like. Here is an example of coding. You probably will not use
Oh,
this
are you saying
example
that's
ever,
how the
though.
classes work, or are you saying that's how C works?
Well, so the class. Let me flip this. The class showed us like actually how to use C++. But I feel like nowadays it's more of like here's an example of like a coding or programming. Here's an
Okay,
example of like
yeah,
actual programming.
I
You
agree.
may not use this example, but you should be able to like use this as a basis for other things. You know what I mean? Like yes, C is not exactly like Python, but it's
But yeah,
the
this is
same
what
like
code looks like.
coding,
Yeah,
act. You know what I mean? It's like
I agree.
yeah, you want a bike, but it's still sports. You know what it feels like when you do sports.
Yeah, don't nobody do know.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't code. Although I'm looking, so I don't know what I'm doing. I have like a lot of things going on in terms of like work.
Yeah,
So like I've already talked to my manager. Like I want a promotion, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's in the books."
yeah.
But what I didn't get, I just wanted to. That was the
The change.
first. Yeah, that was the first conversation. The second one I'm going to have this week if I can find a time to permit. Because I only have like 3 days this week, so I kind of don't want to do that to her. She's just coming back from vacation too. I got to see how it plays out. I'm asking for a $20,000 raise.
Man, she gonna be like, man, you just keep asking for crap.
Yeah, man. Look. I know my worth.
Do you?
Like it is a ridiculous number. Ridiculous. It's
That's how
crazy.
that works. I think it's like a lot of what people like. I guess a lot of the changes in payment that you get from, let's say, late 20s to like, I don't know, 40s or something. Some would say it's like experience. It's like, okay, fine, it's experience. But I think a lot of it is just like when you get into the workforce, you don't know how much you're worth. And then
Yes.
the more experience you get, the more you know what you're worth. And it's not even necessarily that you're getting better. Okay, you are, but you're not getting better as much as you are getting like paid. So it's not like, okay, I entered the workforce at 50,000 and now I'm working, now I'm getting like 100,000. I'm not like that much more experience. Like I got like a tiny bit more experience. It's just like I just know that I get like this is what I should have been getting from the beginning, you know?
Exactly. And that's how I'm gonna preface it because like, yeah, I joined as a level 2, but I've been doing level 3, level 4 work for 5 months. I didn't have a manager. Yeah, I got a manager, but now I've got to train you.
Yeah.
Like I'm not asking to be level 4, but but like if I'm not a level 3, I'm leaving. But I know how much work there is, and I am a single point of failure. So if you lose me, you're done. You're done. So it's like it's a
matter of until you get the ball. Like you just keep asking for raises until like at some point someone will be like, no, all right, you're not worth that much, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, I have to do it. And then, and like,
$100,000.
Yeah, and like I mean, like they're gonna fight it. Like regardless of what
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
say, they're gonna fight it. So it's like I'm either gonna ask for 20 and accept 15, or ask for 25 and accept 20. Because like I know what I want. I know the trajectory that I want to be at to get to where I need to be, and I need to make sure. But I need to like do my part so that like it can be in the cards. Like if I ask a crazy amount, it's like, all right, I'll take less, but you got to put me in a master's program now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because then it's like we can't not promote this guy, or I'll leave and go somewhere else. Like, it is what it is. So it's a it's an interesting dynamic, but I mean, I'm asking $20,000, $20,000 more. I don't care, bare minimum. Like you can't give me that. I'm gone. I'm leaving because it's not because like it's like was I worth that much when I started there? No, 100%. I totally agree that. But like the work that I had to do in such a small amount of time, it's worth that much. And I'm not trying to start there when I'm not trying to like after a year be there when I should have really started there from the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nah. And then it's like because I can see like the average salary for that job in my area, and it's like 115,000. Like no. The average is 110,
For my
but like the upper level is 115.
last night.
So I'm like I want to be more,
But you're like 30.
but I'm okay with being in the middle. But I'm not going to be like a dollar short of that. Like I either have to be in the middle
You know, Corinne just
or
turned 30.
farther. She turned 30.
She just turned 30.
I thought so.
Wait, Khalil, are you going to Quinny's?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say you're there.
What?
He said he's
I was
waiting.
waiting for you to say you're there.
Yeah,
I'm like-
you know, I'll be the last one being there.
I'm like 10 minutes from Quinny's house, so I'm not gonna sit there for an hour and nobody
Oh,
be
you're
there.
close to her house. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 10, 15 minutes from Quinny,
Oh.
if that. So
Okay. Well, I'll be there, but maybe like 4. She said after 3, so it's not like I'm
well,
running.
3's in 15 minutes.
She said after 3.
So what time are you leaving, Corinne? Like 4 or
No,
7?
At 4. I'm leaving. I'm getting ready now. I'll probably leave at 3:30.
Okay, so you'll leave which means she'll leave at 4 and she'll get there at 4:45, 5 o'clock. So you'll see me at 5. I know how black people time works. I'm one of y'all. Don't be trying. You can't
It's on the
swindle
curve.
the swindler.
I'm crying. Maybe.
Come on, man. I know how this works.
Urgency.
You've been getting ready like for the past 3 hours.
No, I'm chilling. I'm getting ready now.
Jordan, are you going or no? I figured.
Like what? What? I didn't even know this was happening.
I don't know. I'm just aware. Something's going on. There's some party Quinny's having at her house. So I'm going to attend.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm tired. Man, I don't know. I'm exhausted.
If I had a car, I'd go.
But you don't have a car.
Yeah,
You would need a license too.
I could. I wouldn't worry about that.
That's funny.
I remember when I was coming back. I was in Chipotle, and this dude. I forget when I found out, but he was offering me a ride home and stuff. And like at some point in the car drive, like I guess I found out that he doesn't have a license.
What?
He didn't have a license yet. Like he was about to get his license or something. I was like, "What? What are we doing here?"
Yeah. How did I get in this situation?
Sometimes, man. And this other time, like I was just in the. He was driving. Not this guy. Another guy was driving all 4 of us like home, and he was on like Westchester Pike. We literally hit. I thought I was going to die. We hit like 105 miles per hour, and this is not the highway. We're just.
Oh my gosh. That is scary.
Could have went down. I was like, look, all right, look. Like, what are the chances of something happening right now? Okay, I can get a few super dangerous experiences in my life, and it's probably not. I'm probably not going to die, so I'll probably be fine. This will be that one car ride that I'm not supposed to be in. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use my karma points here.
Yeah,
So go, okay, I'll use my points now, and then I'll save up for the next one. Like I'll be good for the next 2 years.
yeah. Well, I always used to think when I was like really young, not really young, but like a lot younger, I used to think that like it would be so difficult to drive. Like I was like, how do people do it? How do you worry about all the cars and crap? How do you get on the highway? How do you do it? It doesn't make any sense. But like the way I view it is like, or I guess the way that I learned it, because I mean I still haven't learned to drive, but like the way that I adjusted my thinking has been there are so many stupid people that know how to drive. Like you know how many people
Oh my God!
yeah, you know how many people that have an IQ of like 80 that know how to drive? And like they don't get into accidents and stuff. It's like it
Oh my gosh!
because of that, it's like I know I can do it. Like, you know.
That is so funny. Wow, that is quite the way to rationalize it.
Yeah, it's like if I can do anything stupid people can do.
I do anything stupid people could do. That is so crazy. I never thought of it like that.
Like there are little teenagers driving. Like
That is weird. That is funny. I wish your mom heard that. I would love to get her opinion.
well, it's like you need whatever like fear is like one of those things. It's not often that you can just logically get around fear. Like you can just reorganize your
Yeah,
like getting around it. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you can think of something that can get your mind past it.
that is funny.
Like like this other day, bro. I was just walking up to the grocery store, and I saw this huge spider web and this huge spider. I was like, bro, if I ran into that spider web, like just out of nowhere, like you know, sometimes you just walk into a spider web.
Oh yeah, and you just like
If I
get caught and you
ran
don't
into
realize.
that, I would like lose my crap. Like,
Oh
I would be like, what?
Alright,
Yo. But like the way you gotta think about it is like you're not in any danger. You're in zero danger. Okay.
Right.
So even you know, this is how you're, you know, gotta control your mind a little bit.
guys.
Just
yeah, 'cause the way I deal with spiders is just weird. 'Cause it's like I'm so much bigger than them, and it's like
yeah,
they don't like they don't come to where do mine just go?
I don't know.
I don't know how what they think of us, but most of the time they run away. You know what I mean? So they're
Yeah.
clearly in more fear than us.
Yeah. Well, that's like everything, right? Like even like a raccoon or something, right? Like we're
Oh
bigger than
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
raccoon or a cat or something, or I guess we're bigger than crocodiles. Not all crocodiles, but we're bigger than a good amount of crocodiles.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's
you know,
interesting.
we
It's
still get
interesting
by.
how that is. Because like,
But
say that again.
Can we do like one like I guess ranking session again before I leave?
Okay, what are we ranking?
All right, right. So it's like Mass Effect again, but it's a little bit different, but slightly. It's called Mass Effect. Oh, okay. This was called. Okay, it's called Mass Effect Legendary Edition Companion Tier List. Companion Tier List.
we already did that.
Yeah, but no, we read on the actual story. Right, really. I guess the difference between the companion and
You
story.
mean like how strong they are?
Not really how strong they are,
Oh
but
yeah, he's gonna say Rex wins every time.
it's based. I guess it's kind of the same thing, but it's based on their friendship. Because all right, they're basic on like the longevity of how well the relationship between you and Shepard is, based on the romance. It's not just it's not about the actual individual of their story. It's about you and Shepard.
It's hard for me to
What?
like who was Shepard's best friend? Like
Yeah,
a
it's
best
kinda
friend
like
tier
that.
list?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, and what they went through. Because last time was just about their individual story. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. Where was Morden in that? I forget. Was he high or low?
He was last time was high because of the story, because of the dinner phase. But that's the story. But we're talking about his companion. If I'm making sense, or you need more.
Okay. How about give us the worst character,
All right, give you the worst.
just so we can like try
Engage
like.
it. All right, yeah. All right,
Because here's what I think. Like if I understand what you're saying,
right.
I think I gotta think about this. Because based off of that, like Kaden and Ashley could be 1 and 2 because they're like the first 2 people you meet. You know what I mean? And like Tali has to be high, Garrus has to be high, and
I still don't know what we're ranking it on.
Right.
yeah, it's kind of confused. It's kind of
I
I'm
got
trying
them all
to figure it
mixed up.
out. Okay, yeah. Is Legion last? I guess if Legion's last, I think I know where we're going with this.
Legion is like average, but maybe subpar. And how the worst one is actually one of the worst is like James. James was from Mass Effect 3.
I forgot James existed.
You remember James, Jordan?
Yeah,
I forgot James existed.
Me too.
Oh my god!
Come on to that list.
Wow.
It makes sense he's at the last because you don't see him Mass Effect 3, you know?
Yeah, you barely deal with him, and like there's nothing going on.
So does that give you some perspective?
not really.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll see I'll just tell you what it says, the title. All right. So
This is
it's
confusing.
not that clear. It says following here the series. Mass Effect. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Mass Effect has some. Okay.
Mass Effect is some of the best characters of all time, yada yada yada, except for James because he sucks.
This was it. Is not all Mass Effect companions are created equal. However, some have more compelling storylines, dramatic moments, engaging romance, and development over the original trilogy. Here's where, here's where every Mass Effect companion fits on the tier list, taking account on some of the changes in Mass Effect Legendary Edition as well.
Wait. What are they ranking?
Okay.
They rank it on the most compelling storylines.
That's what we did already.
The whole engaging romance and development over the original trilogy. Because
So like it's not like your favorite character. It's like we're ranking the most developed characters in the
I guess
story.
the most developed characters, all through
Yeah,
trilogy.
because like
last time we only did like Mass Effect 2, or
the bottom's gonna be easy. The top, like once we get to like the top 40, it's gonna be really difficult because like, how do you not include Miranda? How do you not include like the original 6? How do you not include the original 6 people? Like,
Well,
that's gonna be
they're
interesting.
definitely going to include the original. Like, if any of them just made it over the 3 games or 4, then it's like you gotta have to.
Yeah, like Garrus has to be top 3. Like Garrus and Tali have to be top 3. Have to be.
There are 19 characters, and including all the characters that are with you as a companion, like you fight with. We're not including like the general, the admiral. We're talking about. Does that make more sense, Jordan, or no?
It does.
I guess,
So like the two. Okay, so James is last.
Not just this, like the actual Mass Effect 2.
yeah,
And talk about more the development, not really the actual. You know what I mean?
All right, let me see.
You want to do this?
Or the next 2 people, the DLC characters in Mass Effect 2. I forget their name.
The characters are in this one. Hold on.
If you're talking about the Legendary Edition, they have to be because like Like
Uh,
Garrus and Tali are top 3. If they're not, this
yeah,
is false.
yeah,
Everything
the
else.
DC killers in this one, but don't count them. We're not counting them. There's only one DC character in this list. Oh, wait, no, there's two. There's two.
There's
But
2 what?
There's two the two DLC characters in this one.
Yeah. Are
But-
they like they've got to be lower? They've got to be like at the
They're low.
the low tier. Yeah,
Low.
I think them 2 might be next.
They're low.
Yeah, I think they're next at that point.
But we're going for top, or if we're going bottom to top, then
Yeah, bottom of the top. We can't do top. We can't do top. We can't. Starting at the top is difficult because it's like it eliminates people, but then it's like, man, we was really wrong. Like,
Let me see.
I have to think of like. Jordan, can you do that tier list again? Just have all the characters there.
That's what I'm trying to do. Let me see.
All right.
I'm trying to see. All right, I got this. Let me go on to.
I'll copy and paste what they said. Here's the thesis statement. So this will help. I'll post in the chat.
Okay.
See it?
I just wanted to check.
I don't know why it broke out into 2 things though, but whatever.
That's okay. I see what you wrote.
Right.
Yeah, why did it break it up into 2? Okay, so they're talking about the legendary edition.
All right, you can see
Yeah,
it.
what they're including, yeah. So, but they're also including, but they're all including. The tier list does include all 3 trilogies, though. The legendary edition. Does the legendary edition include all 3 trilogies?
Yeah. It's just the first 3. It's like the first 3 and all their DLC,
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I guess.
which is a lot. That's a lot of Mass Effect.
This
Like,
is
that's
all
a
the
lot.
Mass Effect characters. Can you see my screen?
No. Oh,
I
see,
can't
okay.
see your screen.
There's 19 characters though.
No. I'm trying to remove all the characters that are not like you can't
Right.
play as. Right. So I mean, I'm just trying to
That's
make
not a lot
sure.
of characters.
Can you
Yeah, like
play-
are they going to include like what the heck's her name? The girl from Omega because like she's your companion for like 2 missions.
What are you
Then,
talking
like,
about?
The whoever.
I can't
Yeah. The Asari girl in Omega, she was a teammate once.
Never
like-
fights with you.
Yeah, are they going to include like Rex's brother? Because if you kill Rex, then he's a companion in the at
No.
Mass Effect 3.
No, we're just talking about only the people that are actually in
Is
your
this Rex?
squad. That
Is
are
this
in your
Rex?
squad.
Who's
I
Rex?
can't really. Yeah, that's Rex. That's Rex Jordan. No. So the right. No. That's not. That's Rex's brother. That's Rex.
We're only talking to the people who are actually in your squad. Like you actually,
Yeah.
you know what I
This
mean?
is Saren, right?
That is.
Maybe?
That's the final boss of the first game. What's his name? Sirius or something?
Saren?
Yeah, Saren.
Elusive
You
Man.
remove
What is this?
The elusive man is a what?
No, these are not playable. I have to remove all the characters that you can't play as. But
Right,
like, I feel like
Oh, okay.
pretty low.
This is gonna be interesting, Monty. I do love that. Like the last one's James.
I don't
James.
know half the characters in these games.
I
don't know if
don't
the
think I've
Prothean-
used James once.
Is the Prothean, can you play as him?
Yes. Yeah. He's in DLC in the 3rd one. I think you have everybody. I'm trying to think who you. Let me
Who is
see.
this?
Who is that? I can't even.
Oh, that's not him either. He's he is the Shadow Broker.
Who is this? He's not in there.
Isn't that Morden? Oh no, that's not Morden.
This is more.
That's more.
Yeah.
You can put Kasumi out
You
there.
racist. You racist,
Kasumi?
hello.
You can put Kasumi out there.
Ain't that Will Smith?
Very
No,
true.
it's a completely other black person. Why do you say white?
You can remove Kasumi.
James is low tier. James is definitely gonna be in the lower tier.
Her, right?
Yeah, her.
Who's that?
This is not 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
What?
12, 13, 14,
No, her.
15. There's 16 characters here.
No, the girl in the hood. The girl in the hood. Her. And the guy.
Wait, she's a character.
Yeah, she is, but we're gonna include that. We're not including these DL.
Yeah,
I mean, I
we
never.
don't know how to rank them anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, yeah. I don't include them. I don't know where they would be, so I'm not gonna include them.
My Keaton died in Mass Effect 1, so I don't remember what he looks like.
Where's Ashley?
Wait.
Jordan?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Like why are their characters missing?
Wait, there's no way you don't have Ashley. Did you just back out?
You
Yeah,
back
I want
up.
to see if there's a different one because
All right. All
this
right.
is not it. Who is this guy?
I don't know.
He just looked like a regular.
This is it. I think this is bullshit.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
basically it.
Oh,
Oh, wait, they got Andromeda. They got Andromeda people in here as well.
Okay. All right. So that was good, Jordy. You just don't ignore them. You just ignore them.
Trilogy.
Jordy, just ignore them.
No, we don't do that. No. I think they're like missing people or something.
They weren't. He wasn't missing. It was Jordan. All right.
Oh, there's too many here. I'm not going
Go
through
back
all
to
that.
the one you were at. You had.
All right. We'll see. All right, I'm just gonna keep scrolling, like hitting ones that are here.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I think.
No.
Very interesting, Bonnie. I'm curious to see what they do.
Jordan, why
Maybe
you
this
go back?
is it.
Go back to the one you had, Jordan.
Is this one good?
You add. There's too many.
I don't know which one it was. Is this too
This
many?
is gonna be very interesting. Like how?
Jordan, go back. Should you kick back, Jordan?
I don't know which one it was.
Well,
How am I supposed to figure it out? It's a bunch of links. Which one you want?
the one that
I
includes
don't
the
know
drama
which one it is.
All right, so do it again. Do it. Try and pick up them again because that was the perfect one.
So this is
That's way too many people.
Alright.
That one? Yeah, let's try that one.
I think it's that one. Nope.
No, that's way too. Well, I think that that's still too many people.
I don't know why.
That's everybody in the game.
Oh, load.
Here, let me try that myself.
What the heck is this?
Who are those
like-
people? Oh, these
What the
are
fuck?
they got books.
They got two. These are the same people.
You messed up, Jordan.
They really took their time. Like somebody really took their time to to pick every single person in Mass Effect as like a companion.
Companion.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. That's it. I think. All right, is it? Well, it's not the same one you had, but
No, it feels like we're missing people. But you know what? Maybe we're not. I'll remove all the nonsense. There's Ashley. All right, that's a step up. Joker.
I don't recognize some of these characters.
Who is this guy? Is this Caden?
Is that Katie?
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Who?
Caden.
Yeah, that's Caden. Yeah, that's Caden. That's Caden.
Okay. Who is this? That's not. Look at this dude. He's just a
I
fascinating.
don't know
looking.
him. I don't know. But I never
Why
recognize
does he look so like?
Monty, that's the black guy from Andromeda. So this is the so this is correct, but he's not in there. So yeah, get rid of him, get rid of that guy, get rid of her. I think it just moved Tali by accident.
Yeah, you retaliate.
Is this Holly?
Yeah, that's Tali, I think.
I know, right?
It doesn't look like her, but I think it is. Yeah, so the one, wait, no, we have to. You remove everybody.
What do you mean? We can't.
Wasn't that Garrus?
No, Garrett's
Oh,
down.
that's not Garrus. Yeah, that's not Garrus. No, you got rid of Edie as well. Edie is a campaign person.
Yeah, we need Edie, Jordan.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, but
I think this is it. I think this is mostly it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
it's
17.
not 19.
If it's 17, then it's good. If it's 17, then it's good. Remember, we got rid of the two people, the two DLC characters.
DLC characters, yeah.
Yeah, really three of them because that Prothean is a DLC character too, and we're not ranking him.
I'm gonna play these all here.
Oh, just to
You know what I'm gonna do. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm trying to not have
the
them
space.
like-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, look at the definition again. All right. So it's slightly different what we talked about. Last time we talked about just one game. Then we're talking about all three trilogies. We're talking about development, the romance. Look at you like it says, guys.
Yeah, I got to see the link again. Let me look real quick.
So
This is so fun.
Why can't I zoom out?
what's the
That's why.
criteria?
Chat
What?
comments.
What's the criteria?
It's in the chat, the StreamYard chat.
Comments.
The comments, yeah. I don't know why it broke into two. It just did. I just copy and pasted.
Not all Mass Effect companions are created equal, however, some are ridiculous. So we need storylines, dramatic moments.
It's so funny. You guys are so funny. This is too funny, guys.
All right. Now, we did not play Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Yeah, I never finished it. I played Mass Effect 1 and then started playing a different game because I was like, because 2 is just going to take up all of my time. Like, I'm going to have to put like 80 hours in it.
Well, I played Mass Effect 2, and then they, like, right when I was done, they announced, oh, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So I'm like,
You're like, oh my God. That's like doing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Finish playing Kingdom Hearts and then make the final mixed versions. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
I had a great time playing it, too. All right, let's get to ranking.
All right, so D tier is Jacob, which we already know. He's in the back. I'm putting James next. I'm putting Jacob as the last, and I'm putting James as last, and Jacob second to last.
Right. Who do we know is not in D tier?
Garrus and Tali are S tier. Garrus and Tali are S tier.
Let's at least move them up one.
No, they're S tier. Like we're not even playing that game.
S.
We're S. Tali and Garrus are S.
I don't know about
S.
that.
They're S.
What did the last list have Tali at?
She was like number 1, I think.
Yeah, she was number 1 last time. Yeah.
Was she?
She was number 1.
Yeah.
Morden, you know he's gonna be up there.
Yeah, Morden's gonna be out. Yeah, Morden is gonna be BA.
Grunt.
Grunt is gonna be Grunt's gonna be C tier. I don't think he's gonna be that high. I think
I am not a big Krogan.
I don't think Grunt's gonna be that high. I think Grunt's gonna be like the bottom of C tier. He's B. He's B.
Miranda's gonna be B, right?
This is hard.
Yeah, Miranda's up there. I don't care what people say. Miranda's up there.
Right.
Like, yeah, Liara's either A or S. There's no, you can't even argue that.
Edie. At least B, right? Maybe.
Yeah. Bottom of B, top of C. We'll put her B tier.
These guys are definitely staying here. This is where they live.
Yeah.
Big guys, big macho guys.
See, I like Legion, but the thing is, like, story wise. But the thing is that, like, even with the story, like,
my question: Why you separate? I know you. Actually, I'll let you finish. I'll answer your question. But
What?
okay.
I'll let you finish. I'll tell you after. Until y'all done.
I don't know. I forget his name. Dreg or something. Who's the green guy? What's his name again?
Thane.
Yeah, Thane. I don't know where Thane is going to be, but Thane and Legion are right next to each other. They're right next to each other. Like, I don't know who I like better. Yeah, something like, yeah.
How do we let her in this entire time?
Who is it?
Daughter?
Yeah, nah. They're the same people.
We just never noticed it, that she was like.
Who? You talking about?
Her daughter and Samora?
Morden or something, or whatever it's called.
Samora's daughter.
Yeah.
All right. So who is S? Let's say we had to have 3 people in S.
Tali's next. I can't even, like, I don't know anybody else other than Tali. Tali, I mean, I'm sorry. Liara, what the heck is her name?
Liara?
Yeah. They're the only 3 people that can be an S is
because they've been
Garrus, Tali, and Liara. Like they're by themselves. Now I think Liara's going to be below. Like we had to separate the two. I think Tali is going to be A tier. Like I think Tali. I mean, that's Tali. Sorry. I think Liara is like A plus.
All right, we
It's
gotta
either
remember
A plus or
romance.
S.
We gotta remember romance too. I mean, we be forgetting about that.
Oh yeah, she's S tier then. Yeah, I think she's S tier then at that point.
Liara, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can romance Edie.
No, you
I don't
can't.
even-
But
I don't even remember that.
Edie's not going. Edie's going to be like lower. I'll put it this way.
Why is Edie?
But keep in mind, like romance is a small part of the game.
It is, but like I'll put it to you this way.
But
Romance,
one of them-
like that's the difference that puts them at a higher, like not tier, but in front of somebody. Like I'll put it to you this way: I think Edie is going to be above Legion, just because like we deal with her more. Yeah. I kind of like the yeah. I kind of like it. Yeah, I don't know where people are going to put him, but he's A tier.
It's tough because there's a lot of good characters.
Yeah, there really are a lot of good characters.
I don't really have anything bad to
This
say
is
about it.
hard, guys. Like, for me, I was looking at it, like this is hard. This you had to do a lot of thinking. This one, this is harder to me than the other one we did.
I say Jacob grew on me the most out of all these characters, but I know nobody else has.
I do agree. Like I think so. I would put Caden before. I would put Caden before Jacob or James.
Guys,
He's in between. Yeah, no. Yeah, in between.
Guys, I
Right
need one hit. You ready for this?
Wait. Here's my question. Before you give us a hint, I have one question, and then maybe this is the hint you're going to give us. Is Caden and Ashley the same person? Are they?
That's what I'm going to tell you. They're the same person.
Okay. Speak. Okay. So now that we know that, so then no. They're still in the middle. I think Jacob is higher than both of them. I'm putting in a. I think.
Wait.
Let me think. Hold on. Let me think. Jordan, you might have been right. You might be right. Jacob might be second to last. I think Jacob might be second to last.
Racism always trumps everything.
Yeah, something.
Hispanic dude and a black guy under aliens.
I know, right?
I like where this is.
So one of the things was dramatic moments. I think.
See, that's why I like. See, with dramatic moments, Legion's death was dramatic, but I think he's right where he needs to be. Because I think like the whole
guys.
Yeah. Well, so depending on your choices, Legion can die, or he can live. Because it's like does this unit have a soul? Like I know that was
Jack
big.
doesn't really have any like crazy moments. It's not.
No,
easy.
she does. She does. No, when she like breaks out in the prison, it's big. Like I'll put it like Jack is.
There's not like drama. There's no like drama in that. Like it's like, oh, we just watch you destroy crap. Like there's no like, oh man, I have to decide stuff here, right? Like with Morden or with I don't know, Tali, I guess.
I agree. I do think Jack is below Morden. I don't know how high Jack is. Jack is higher than Grunt. I think.
Jack doesn't.
I think.
All right. I think also it might have to do with how much dialogue they get throughout the game or something like that. Like I remember Mass Effect 2, some characters you go back into like they're on your ship and you go back to talk to them and they always got something to say. You know.
Oh yeah.
Grunt never really had anything to say. Like he didn't say nothing anytime he'd be like
Who?
Grunt was just like not really saying anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kind of have to put him at the bottom. He doesn't have any crazy. He does have Mass Effect 3, I think, where he like I forget what happens, but
yeah, where he like goes crazy, right? Yeah, but like I don't.
He like has to sacrifice or something. I don't remember what.
Yeah. You know.
It's a pretty good moment, like Legion's moment, where it's like. I don't know if that was that moment or something. I remember at one point you can like kill all the Geth or like let them live.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Monty.
he has anything to do with that.
I have a question. In like the prompts, are we doing like is this like Paragon and Renegade? Like is it like everything? Is it the entire character and all of their alternate endings?
It didn't mention that. I don't think we're including Paragon and Renegade. I don't think we're including that. No.
You gotta put Samora at like the bottom.
Yes, yeah. I think Samora is right where she needs to be. I think that's perfect. Like she is the bottom tier of C tier.
I can't have Jack in this tier of people. I just can't. Like it's just odd.
See,
we
something's
had
like
Jack in top 3 last time, right? And then we had to change that.
yeah, we got body. Yeah, we got body for that. So I'm.
Look, this list, right? I'll be honest with you guys. I only looked at it twice, but even though you guys like to do it in or exact order, but this one is really tough. This one, it's not opinionated. It's from a legit gaming website, but just let you guys know. But if you get the tier list down, you guys are great. You know, as if you guys, I'm not sure.
My Rex died so early.
See, like that's the thing. Like if Rex, if you're like, okay. Let me really think about this. So here's where I'm going. Rex is not a focal point that much in 2. Like Rex gets the same amount of.
2 is the best one.
Here's how I'll preface it.
See, how are we gonna put Garrus all the way up there though?
How are we not? Are you really questioning that?
It's not about how likable they are. It's about how good their storylines are. How good their
his story's great. Him with C-Sec, and then he abandoned C-Sec, and then he's the Archangel, and then he's fighting on Paladin. Like he's up there. Him and Tali are up there. Nah, it is. It's from like from start to finish. Nah,
he doesn't have any dramatic moments.
Monty. I'm not asking if we're right, but you know, Monty. I'm not saying that I'm right, but here's my opinion. I think S tier is going to go Garrus, then Tali, then Liara, and then it goes down. Like
I'm not going to say you're right or wrong. I'm
I don't think so.
I'll give you one more.
I think it is that specifically.
They gave us development too. So like how they changed everything.
This is the last.
What are you gonna say, Mike?
This is the last hit. All right, and this is gonna give away, but I'm not sure it'll give away. But I'll say this is the last hit. Remember, it's 3 games, right?
Yes,
so
those 3 characters are in all 3 games, and like
right.
and like that alone makes them S tier.
That's
okay. All right, I allow it. I allow it.
Saying too much now.
Yeah. Okay. So Jordan, bear with me.
What you say?
Bear with me with this. I think that the same way that like Kaden and Ashley are together, I think Grunt and Rex are together. Because in terms of like story and development, they gave us the same thing. Like we have Rex in 1, but he's very, very like he does basically nothing in 2 and basically nothing in 3. We have Grunt in 2, and he doesn't do much in 3, but more than Rex.
Yeah,
so yeah. I think that's perfect. Okay, here's my next question. With Edie, you don't know who's on the list? Edie's 100% on the list. There's no way she's not. I'm trying to figure out where.
One of your companions.
Yes, in 3. Monty, was Edie in 2 and 3 or just 3?
Yeah, maybe.
I know she's in 3. I know for a fact she's in 3.
I know she's in 2.
You play her in 3, but
she was in it.
But she's like your like.
Yeah, she's your AI in 2. So I'm trying to see how high she goes though.
I mean,
she's above Samora. Edie is above Samora. I'm putting my body. There's no way she's not.
You know what I think? This is what I think. Look, don't get crazy. This is what I
All
think.
right, just hear me out. All right.
Come on.
No, because Caden and no. False. Molly, didn't you tell us that the next people were Caden and Ashley?
I think that, and I think you drop Thane and Samora down.
No. They can be dropped down, but I think.
Jordan.
Oh man. I'm trying. Okay.
It's scary. It's very scary how Khalil is getting a lot right here, like that.
Cause it just what we're doing is really dictating it. Like the length that they're in the story and how much they influence it matters. Which is why, like,
these guys were in it.
Not really. Like, they have just as much exposure, honestly, as Jacob. Like they're the last characters you get in Mass Effect 3. Like, the last. And they don't really do much. I think that.
I'll give it to you.
I think Jacob's. Wait, yeah. That's good. That's good. And then I'm going with Samora. I'm going Samora.
If Morden's not in the top half, I'll lose my crap.
Morden. Wait. Morden. I don't know why I forget. Wait. Morden's the Solarian, right? I'm getting the names confused now. Yeah, Morden's A tier, and then Miranda is like high. Miranda is right behind Morden, I think.
To be honest, guys,
I truly think
Look, guys.
She's either
came from Mass Effect 2, best game.
But guys, this tier list, the website, how they did it, they actually did a tier list like A, S, B, C. Like, last time was the one.
Oh, they didn't go like 1 to 19. They did tier lists.
Yeah, there's actually tier. They actually did a tier like S, A, B. Last time. It was
the week. Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, tier list wise, we're like 70% correct. Right here, like right here alone.
I feel safe about Tali.
I feel safe about the S tier. I feel safe with Morden.
I feel safe about at least James.
Guys.
B and C is throwing me off. Like tier list wise, I think we're good.
So we're judging on we put them on tier list, right?
Yes.
Not the order, but just a tier list. You get the order right as bonus points, but it's just a tier list. That's all we're asking.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this 2 ways then. We'll do the tier list. I mean, like, yes, they're in the same tier. And then, so in the tier list, do they break down like who's 1 in the tier list? Like in tier S, do they say like Garrus is 1, Tali's 2, and Liara is 3 or something like that? Or is it just like these guys are S tier?
Or do they present them in order?
They list them, but they might be listed in order. Like this character is number 1 in S tier, but I'm not sure.
All right.
Okay, we're going to do this 2 ways. We're going to get the tiers right, and then we're going to try and match the tiers based off like when the characters were talked about in the whatever website that is. You know what I mean, Jordan? Like in the website, I'm telling you right now, they're either talking about Tali first or they're talking about Garrus first. You know what I mean? Like to establish that they're higher than Liara. I'll put it to you this way. I don't know who's first, Garrus or Tali, although I'm putting more money on Garrus and Tali, but I guarantee you that Liara is third. You know what does that make sense, Manny?
Yeah,
does that make sense?
These two are
interchangeable. Yeah, these two are interchangeable. I think Garrus is 1. I really do. I
think we have Miranda up too high.
No, I think Miranda's right where she needs to be, behind Morden. I think Miranda. No. I think Miranda's right behind Morden. She's too she is. I'll put it to you this way: if we had to rank the characters based off Mass Effect 2 alone, with this tier list in terms of like how important they are, she's number 1. She's number 1. Like, there's nobody more influential than her in the entire game.
What, Mass Effect 2?
Other than, yeah, you know what I mean? Which is why she has to be A tier. My
Yeah,
question
she
is,
doesn't have any crazy moments or anything like that.
which is why I put her behind Morden, because Morden died. Like the Genophage is a big deal, which like, this is crazy. Okay. Let
I
me
put
think about
more
this.
than his number
Hold on,
one.
Monty.
It's pretty much my favorite.
Monty. How many tier lists do they have? Is it S through F or is it like S through D?
It's actually S to C, but you can include D. I was this is for you.
If it's S to C, I'm
Is
cool
there
with what
S
we got
plus?
right now.
Is there
But
S
hold on.
plus?
Even though you guys include D, we're just going to assume that they're just they're the very bottom of C. So
Okay.
Mm,
You know,
I like what we're doing. Don't get rid of D. Don't get rid of D. Don't get rid of D. All right.
We can't be right. So this is our C tier, is what they're saying.
That's D is C tier, but it's like I mean,
But it's like-
C tier.
Yeah.
I
Essentially.
think we have too many characters in C tier.
No.
Then.
No, the way I look at it,
No, I think this is good. I think this is perfect. Because you see 4, but there's really 3 because Caden and Ashley are together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's my next thing, and I don't know if you guys can answer it. Is Legion really higher than Edie?
I say that she is.
I think she is too, because she
No,
is
no,
very
she is.
pivotal in 3,
No,
and like she's just there, like not that she's like
she's
just there, not
important
doing
in
stuff.
3, but like she's not important in 1 and 2.
Well, she's not in 1 at all, but so just like you said, Jordan, like when you walk around in the ship, Edie has something new to say every mission you're done. Every mission. Trust me, I know. I played every mission and talked to everybody. Which is why James and Grunt suck. But call me crazy. I got it. Oh, I don't know, man.
All right, let's start it.
I'm gonna go Samora, and then I'm gonna go Legion, and then I'm gonna go Edie, and then I'm gonna go Thane. And I say that because when we meet Thane, he is a unique character, and we know he is gonna die or whatnot. He actually dies in 3, regardless of what you do. Unlike Legion, where it could be good or bad, and if we're talking about dramatic points, that's a whole dramatic scene, from start to finish when you're in the Citadel in 3. But also with Thane, you get something from him that you don't get from any other character, which is that flashback thing. And I think because of that, I think that's okay. Now is Jack gonna be higher than Grunt and Rex? I don't know about that. I think this is perfect. I think we hit it. I think this is it. I think this. No. I'm sorry. I'll put Garrus above Tali. I'm gonna go Garrus, Tali, Liara, and then I like the A tier. I like the B tier. I don't know who's gonna be first between. Yeah. Perfect. I like the B tier. This is it. Yeah. So here's the thing, Monty. This is the tier list. If we're going to do who they are ranking from 1 to 19, I'm switching Garrus and Tali. That's my final answer.
do you agree with that? I mean, you switch out. It's up to you.
All right, let's go.
You want to do it or just switch it then?
Let's do the tier list first. How is our tier list?
Let's just go.
So just do it. All right, just do it. No, I mean, should I show you guys?
Yeah. Well,
Start from the bottom. Then. So we'll do whatever the C tier is.
All right, 1 second.
Adjust as it happens.
Yeah, we'll adjust. I think Jordan. I am liking this.
Yeah,
Jack is the only one I have questions with. I don't know if because Jack is either right behind Miranda, or there's somebody in between them, and I think that's Rex and Grunt. I think we're on the money. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, are we on the bottom? We're starting from the bottom, right? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, let's go. So we know James is last. That is just a given.
It could be Jacob too.
I think Jacob's. I think Jacob is next.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, we don't care about that bum.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He's the DLC character from 2. Him and Kasami or whatever her name is.
James.
There's James.
All
Okay.
right.
We're on the wrong foot. That was our hint.
Let me see the explanation.
Yeah, I can barely read it. Okay, now I can. Once again, ends up less interesting.
Okay. That reaffirms that Grunt and Rex are
Together.
significantly higher.
I
than-
think we got this.
All right, let's go. Come on, Jacob.
They might be too high though. Let's see.
All right,
Jacob.
all right. Jacob is another human companion who struggles to stand out. That's big too already is two compelling human companion. Who are the two compelling? We got Miranda and Jack, right? So
Yeah.
do we want to move Jack up a little bit?
Jack, look, I'm telling you right. Let's wait.
All right. So, do you feel solid in who comes next?
Yes.
I think a
Who
lot
is
of
next?
what
Who is
they're
next? Is
grading
it Kaden and Ashley?
Yeah. I think a lot of what they're grading on is
Yes.
like they keep saying how compelling the characters are.
Exactly. And I think
Like,
and
is your
I
eye
think
on the screen to them, you know?
yeah, and
These
I don't
guys-
think Kaden is compelling at all. And I think Ashley's one dimensional. That other tier list we were
I
looking at
agree.
where she was number 1, I don't know where they got that from.
I don't know. People just say stupid crap, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll put it to you this, Jordan. It's
I feel
either
more safe about this now.
okay, let's go. Let's
Now
go.
that
Let's
we've
go.
gotten
Let's go.
through two humans.
We're doubling down. It's either them or some more, but I think it's them next. I think it's them next.
Go for it.
Let's go for it, buddy.
Hey!
Which is it's harder to separate Kaden and Ashley over serve one of them. Yeah, okay.
All right, now this is where stuff gets wild.
Yes.
Because I don't know now, but
I am because they're next because of like where Ashley and Kaden are. I am 100% convinced that Samora is next. Like I'm 99.9% sure. I can't think of anybody who's lower than her, other than some DLC character. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Yeah, like
all right, some more.
That's the C
All right,
tier.
that was the C tier. So next is
Okay.
B.
so now it's their B, which is RC.
We don't know who that
Who's
is,
that?
so let's keep
Oh,
going.
okay, DLC. I'm like, who the heck is this?
All right. Yo! What is happening?
Let's see. Samora's classified and kill her own daughter is interesting, but she still ends up being one of Mass Effect more forgivable alien companions. Nonetheless, players can form an interesting relationship with her.
I think Thane's gonna be next, bro. I think Thane's gonna be next.
What's the tier? Yeah. Who do we put after
I
Samora?
don't know. Thane was a little bit. He was at least in Mass Effect 3 a little bit. So he was.
Yeah, but so was Legion. Like. Who do we have on our list next, Jordan?
Whenever I think of Samora, I think of Thane because like you get them at the same time, and they're.
Whenever I think of Thane, I think of Legion.
Hmm.
I like where this is at. I don't know why. We can switch. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know.
This is fine. Fine.
This is fine, or should we change? Should we put Thane? Oh man.
I don't know. I feel like Thane. I feel like Legion's a little bit higher than Thane, but I don't know, man.
I think
A lot
so
of people
too.
it depends on like what you think is interesting. If you think like drama and like emotions and stuff are more interesting, then you would go with Thane. If you think that just like AI and like there being like a new species of AI and stuff like that with the Geth and stuff, if you think like that's interesting, if you like sci-fi, something like that, you would probably side with that.
Yeah, this is
Thane is
interesting.
a little bit more of Mass Effect 2, I guess.
Yeah. Which is why, like, I'll put it to you this way: if I had to choose between like who's higher, Thane or Legion, I don't know, man. Because like,
So close.
here's my thing. Here's my thing. You get more Legion dialogue than you do with Thane, because Thane's story is the same every time. But with Legion, like at Mass Effect 3, if you're a renegade, you can kill Talia and keep Legion alive, and they get there with you. But you lose the what the heck is what is Talia's race called? I forget.
I don't know. Quarians?
Not the Torians. No, not the Torians. That's Garrus.
Quarians?
The Quarians. Yeah, the Quarians. You know what I mean? Or if you, so there's three things that can happen. You can kill Talia, lose the Quarians, and you have the Geth. You can kill Legion and then like lose the Geth, and then you have the Quarians. Or like you can have both of them, or you can kill them both, and and everybody dies.
Let's just go to the next person.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah. I just yeah. Let's
Gotta be one of these three next.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're all tier list wise. I don't believe this.
Right.
What does it say?
All right, the Geth was simple bad guy in the first game.
I should have said.
You know what's weird about this, Jordan? About like the way that they talk about Legion here, it would make me want to put him higher.
Well, they
Like-
did go up a tier. They went up a tier, and so they're saying that these characters are better than the characters below. They got to make that.
Okay. Now, what did we have? Was it on our tier list? Was it what was it? It was Legion,
Yep, Edie.
Edie, and then Thane.
That feels good to me. You're right.
I don't know, man. Okay, I'll put it to you like this: they're on the same tier list. Like it's like the next person is either Edie or Thane, and what comes after is the next character. But who truly comes next? We keeping it, or we moving Thane down one?
Oh, I think it's fine.
All right, let's keep it. You said it was fun last time, but we got it. Let's see what happens this time.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I personally think that Thane is next. So let's do it. Let's do it. which one was she? Was that Kelly from Mass Effect like 2 and 3? I can't. Or something.
No, I don't know.
Oh no. She's from Andromeda. She like flies the ship.
My bad. I moved that.
It's Edie.
I don't believe this.
Yo,
What does it say? Yo. Our tier list is perfect. Like we know Thane's next.
Same species together, right? Like all the humans, and then we got some more, and then we got the two AIs. Probably Grunt and Rex are probably gonna be together.
Yeah, there's no way they're not. Especially like the way that after what they said, and I think James is like I'd be surprised if they weren't. Like I would be very surprised.
All
Like,
right, go ahead.
Edie also makes B tier, unlike Miranda. So we know go back, Monty. We know Miranda's A tier. So just from that alone, unlike Miranda, it's no less legendary. What? Minor improvements have made the legendary edition, but aren't okay.
Right?
Yeah. Who's next? Yeah. Thane. It's Thane.
it could be one of the Krogans too. I think maybe possibly.
Who's
Who
this?
the heck is that?
Oh,
Move
he's
on.
he's the Prothean. He's a DLC character.
Okay, all right, let's keep going.
Oh, we got it. Then.
Oh wait, well Legion. I was gonna say Legions again.
All right, that's
Okay.
all the B tier. That's all the B tier.
Yeah, so that's their B tier, but I still like where we are. So they're A tier. They're A. Yeah, Thane is next. There's no way There's no way Thane is above Jack or the Krogans. There's no way. You think he's
Yeah.
lower?
Yeah,
I mean, you
no,
think
no,
you think
I agree. I agree. The
Yeah.
only thing I would maybe do would be this, but this
I
might just
agree.
be-
I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, wait. Monty, I have a question. You don't have to answer it though. You don't have to answer it. Is Rex and Grunt the same people in this tier list, like Ashley and Caden, or no?
Let me check that.
They're not the same.
If they're the
person. Why would
same
they be?
person,
How this? We're gonna say technically no, but we're gonna say yes. We're gonna say yes.
Okay.
They'll be-
okay. Wait. Here's what I'm
That's
saying,
interesting.
Jordan. They are together, and because they are together, I think this is right. I don't. No. I'm sorry. Because I think Grunt and Rex are together, I think Jack is higher than them. I'm moving her up.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is. I'm changing Garrus and Tali personally.
They
but
better
I
be
think this is
freaking
it.
right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I think Garrus is number one and Tali's two, but we'll get there when we get there.
All right.
Let's see.
Who's gonna be next?
There's no way.
Hey.
Okay, we got it. What's it say? This is slowly die. See, I told you, like that death thing and him dying mattered.
Okay,
Redemption,
so now-
and then sacrifice himself in Mass Effect 3. Drill.
Well,
Yeah.
I could even throw Miranda in next. It could be anybody.
No, Miranda is 4 or 5. Like I don't know what. See, look. Smart people are going to
I
put
would have Miranda up the high.
smart people are going to put Morden above Miranda. But just like you said, dumb people drive cars, and like somehow she'll be number 4. So Miranda's 4 or 5. I'm putting it there. Now so after Thane, so the next people are going to either be the Krogans or Jack. Factual. There's no way. I don't care. I think we did the right thing. I think the Krogans are next. I think the Krogans are next. I think Grunt is next, and then it's going to be Rex, and then it's going to be Jack.
I see the tier list. Is it blank for you guys?
Jordan has to share a screen. I don't see it.
But I just
Because, yeah, I think we got Jordan. I think we got this on the money. Like, have we been wrong yet? Monty, have we been wrong at all? I don't know if we have.
Jordan's frozen.
Jordan, is he frozen? Oh, he just left. Hold on, we gotta get him back. Monty, have we been wrong yet or no?
Have you guys? Yeah, y'all put Morden really high. Remember, y'all put Morden really high.
We didn't get the Morden yet, though.
We haven't.
No,
Hold on.
I don't think Morden was mentioned yet. I think Morden is number 4 or 5.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I just realized you can see my keyboard. I know for an absolute fact. I can't say fact. I am 100% sure, guaranteed, Liara is number 3. I think Garrus is 1. I think Tali's 2. And I know Liara's 3. 4 and 5, I don't know. It's going to be between Morden and Miranda. I think people will be smart enough to say that Morden is higher than Miranda. And I say this because if we're talking about like character development and how they influence the game, Morden's number 4. Because with Miranda, she was in Mass Effect 2, which is why she's so high. Which is why she's like either the pinnacle of A tier or the lowest of S tier. But like her story didn't matter, which is why I think she's gonna be below Morden. It's between those two. And like I think the Mass Effect community is smart enough to be like, all right, we can't put Miranda at number 4. So I think it's going to be here's my list from top to bottom. Garrus, Tolly, Liara, Morden, Miranda. Here's my problem. Here's my problem, Monty. Here's my problem. Here's my problem. In every single tier list that exists, Miranda and Jack are like together. It doesn't matter what it is. One's above the other, but they're always two peas in the pod.
Right.
I'm questioning if this is going to be any different. I don't think it is. It's because history repeats itself over and over and over. But this might be the one time it doesn't. So, like, I personally, no, put it this way. I think, I can't do that. I personally think Jack is below Rex and Grunt. I think the community is going to put Jack again right next to, oh, snap. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. I know Morden's going to be fourth. Because if you say Miranda, Jack would have to be next. So I know for a fact that Morden is fourth, and then it's Miranda, and then it's probably going to be Jack, and then I think our tier list is perfect. You switch. I think the only thing we need to do in our tier list is change Garrus and Tolly, and it's perfect. That's my final answer.
Where's your?
I'm that nice. I'm that nice. There's no way I'm wrong. Yeah, man. I think I got this.
Going off?
Say that again?
Oh, so the circuit breaker went off, Khalil. So we'll wait for a little bit.
The server program went off? What does that mean?
The circuit breaker went off at his house.
Oh, snap.
So he will take a. Sorry. All right, Jordan. All right. We waiting, Jordan. Okay? All right, bye. Cool. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes, all right?
Okay, yeah, I'm eating food right now.
All right.
I think we got it. I think this is perfect. I think the difference between, I want to put it this way, I think it is going to be more difficult to separate I gotta think. I gotta think about this. Hold on. Yeah. I think we got it. We got it. I'm nice. shouldn't matter. But I'm nice. Yeah, Monty, I think I got it. I put it to we're gonna go like
Say again?
I think I got it. Like I think like I think it's perfect. I'll put it this way. Bunching characters up. Like if we are considering Grunt and Rex as one character and Miranda and Jack as one character, because like I know they're together. I know they're together. That I think it's perfect. My thing is that I don't know.
Yeah, I was just sitting here, and then my power just went out.
Oh, okay.
Spontaneously. But we good. And the tier list loaded right back up. That's funny.
Oh, perfect. So
you show it? You show your screen, girl?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I think we're perfect, eh? I think it's perfect. So I just need to show this again. So I explained to Monty a little bit more of like my rationale. So Garrus is number one.
Okay, you think that?
Let's just change that. Let's change that. Let's do that. I think this is perfect.
All right, let's get it popping. Watch Jack come up next.
No, I don't think she might come up. Okay. Let me say this. If Jack's up next, then it's Miranda. And I don't think this was going to happen. I think I'm like I see Jack and Miranda as one character, and Grunt and Rex as one character. Like they're the same. So if we really mess up, we didn't mess up 4. We just messed up 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's go. But I can't. It's got to be Grunt.
So you're saying
It's got to be Grunt. It's got to be Grunt.
Comes up next, then Miranda comes up after that.
Yes. Yeah. If Jack comes up next, then Miranda comes up next. If Grunt comes up next, then this is perfection. Are you ready, Monty?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what we got this. We got this, man.
Red. Share screen.
We haven't been wrong since. Let's do this.
The heck happened?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Grunt, man.
Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Jack. All right.
I don't. What does this say? What does this say? Jack is the Miranda's next. Change the tier list right now.
I already did it.
I don't even care what the rest. I don't even care what the rest of it says.
Yeah, let's move on.
Jack, Miranda, Grunt, Rex, Morgan, Leo. That's it. I don't even want to read the rest of it.
I just have to
see now. How is Liara over freaking Morden? Like, I don't get it.
There's no. I'm putting money on it.
All right, let's do it.
Monty, what you have to say?
No, I would say technically they're not together like Kaden and Ashley. It's talking about Rex and Grunt though, but
Yeah,
I'll put them together because
they're in this. Yeah, they're next to each other.
yeah. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Miranda's next. There's no way she's not. I told you, baby. I told you. All right,
it, bro.
Show me Grunt. Show me Rex, and then show me Morden.
Yep. Let's keep.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Show me right now, Monty. Show me great.
All right.
Show me right now.
And we know Rex is next. You already told us
We
that.
know Rex is next.
Now, all right. So now we're at a decision. We're at a decision, right?
We're at
We
a
got
decision.
Morden. We're good here, right?
Yep.
Let's keep it going then.
Morden's
is it
next.
gonna change
Morden's
now?
next. Let's
Is it gonna change
bring it
now?
home, guys. Morden's next. Let's bring it home.
Is it gonna-
Come on. Come on. Wait, Miranda. Oh wait, no. I mean,
All right, I told you, yeah, it's gonna go up the tier. All right, these are the S tier ones now.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Jordan, go back. Jordan, go back.
That's mine. Yeah.
Just put them on S. Just put them on S.
Die.
He's about boom. We done. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. We got it. We won this. We won this. No, I'm telling you, it's not it.
That's what it actually is.
This is it. Yep.
For me personally, I put Tally on my here. This is me personally. Like I don't care about Tally.
I've always put Tali high. I think Tali's the second best character in the game.
Yeah, Tally got a lot of fanboys.
She does, but she's just in it all. Yeah, show me more than Monty. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home.
Look at that! Look at that! Morden Solis.
Let's bring up Liara's next. Liara's number 3. I don't care what you say.
Let's get it.
I am too nice at this. Show me Tally. Show me Tally. Come on.
I don't know about these two, bro. This is a tough one.
Look, I told you. I've been wrong for one thing. I told you. I don't know who's 1 or 2. I think it's Garrus' 1, but I know Liara's 3.
All right, go ahead.
I told you.
Go ahead.
It's Tally and Garrus. It's Tally's next.
Yeah,
I'm the best person. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I wrote that. I wrote this. I don't care what you say. I wrote this.
Go back to the tier list. Let's say it was you ranking your personal favorites and same tier list. This is your personal.
Same tier list personally.
Where are you going?
Whew. Whew. Okay. Personally.
You know what? Look. You can put in. This is just how much you like them. You could also, if you want to put in some other. I don't know. None of these characters really fit.
Yeah, I don't care about any of them.
Guys, real quick, before you guys go, I just want to say my 3 because I don't want to say much. Liara, Grunt, and who's scroll down, Jordan? Liara, Grunt, and
You don't see everybody?
I missed.
No, we're missing.
Liara, Grunt.
Personally,
I guess Liara, Grunt. I really like Liara and Grunt. That's it.
Not Legion.
Legion's good. Legion's like
This is. I'm gonna give y'all the correct tier list. This is the correct tier list. All right. This is what we'll say. Morden and Garrus. They're in a tier all on their own. Hold up. Then we'll go. I like the AIs. I like these 4.
wow, you're putting Edie that high up?
This is mostly tiers. This is not really ranked in order so far.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I put all these. I mean, maybe you could drop Edie, and then it would maybe be something like that. So something like that.
I like that.
I would probably maybe put Liara somewhere like that.
Okay.
You know, this is what we'll do. We'll put Edie down here.
I like that too.
I'm not a Krogan guy.
I like this.
Yeah, this is me. This is actually just me. I don't have any problem.
You don't give
Maybe
anybody below.
these two are interchangeable. I don't really care. Maybe I throw Garrus just to be safe. Just to be safe, we throw
I'm
Garrus.
not a fan of Tali. I'm not really a fan of Tali.
Yeah, that's why
I'm a huge.
she's mid-tier.
Tali is
She's
S tier to me, honestly. Like I had to figure out if I want to put Tali above Garrus because like it's so hard not to.
I like Edie way more than Tali.
Oh no,
I don't know
not
about
me.
that.
I think Edie.
I like Legion
Oh.
way more than Tali. I like Legion way more than Tali.
There's just so much content with talent. You spend so much
That's the
time
thing.
with
There's so much of it, and like
it. And I would maybe drop
she's
Jack down like this.
all right. So scroll down. I got to see
Maybe
everybody.
this.
My tier list. Can you bring the Krogans up? Okay, yeah. Okay, let me do that. My tier list. I'm going.
All right,
Tali's number one. Tali's number one.
Garrus is probably two.
Yeah, there's
Oh wow.
yeah, and then next I'm more interested is S tier.
Okay.
Now now here's my thing.
Krogans are going up somewhere, right?
Yeah, the Krogans are going to be are going up. Put Legion on B tier.
Okay.
I think so. Legion is like high B tier. Like he's put Legion and then put Thane right behind him. I don't even think Evie's on my list. But move Jack.
Oh yeah, we forgot about these guys.
I don't care about them. They don't exist.
This is what I'll say is
I like James more than Samara.
I put him somewhere.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I will put Edie above Samora. I'll put Edie above Samora. I think Ashley is worse than James. James sucks, but I really don't care about Ashley at all.
With that.
Yeah. And like I go so far as to put Caden above.
You are above. At least
Wait. Scroll down some so I can see. Caden, I would put Caden above James, before James, and yeah, and then go up. I gotta change something about going up. He sucked. He didn't suck, but he was just the typical human in Andromeda.
I mean, the characters in Andromeda, I don't think they don't have that much depth as like the trilogy. And like
That's
Agreed.
what happens. That's the problem with the open world games, I think. When you make your game super open world, you gotta spend so much time interacting with the world.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Wait. Well, Jordan, that purple character in F tier, you see him? I forgot his name.
F tier.
The purple character, him.
Which purple? This guy.
Yeah, that one. He acts like he kind of fits. They try to replace him with Garrus, which is not good at all. Like he's like the Garrus in that.
It just doesn't work.
He is the Garrus, but he's not. Okay, I'll put it to you this way: he is the best out of all the companions, but he's not that good as a companion.
Right.
We'll get
Right.
it.
Yeah. He's not a companion, but he as a character, he's B tier.
Yeah, he's always there. We'll throw him in there.
Yeah. So call me crazy. You can put Miranda at C tier. She's like one of my least favorite characters. Like she is bottom C, top D. Can you move Jack before Liara? Yeah. No, like in front of Liara.
I'm gonna stop the stream, guys.
Yes. And then can you put Garrus right